if I propose like a gay skit to Crip Mac and he's down, then that will prove to me that he is a changed man. That he's gone a transformation.
Crip Mac is gonna go against. He's going to war about his straightness, unless you talking about jalapenos in somebody's.
But that's not gay. That's just like establishing dominance.
No, that's gay.
What, putting a jalapeno? No, that's not gay. That's revenge. That's gang.
That's not gay. A mother put a jalapeno. If you strip it down and put your fingers, peanut butter, anything in there, it's dominance. We could say that you're not gay. I pissed on a before. You know what I'm saying? I gave a golden shower in jail.
Well, that's not weird. That's like the Calvin sticker.
But it's this one.
You got it on you? What? And what's he pissing on?
Oh.
What's?
Don't ask. Don't ask.
I gotta Google it now. Goddamn.
Ah, man. That's for back when I was a kid, though.
You must really hate whoever that refers to if you're going to have Calvin peeing on him on your rib cage.
Calvin peed on Obama or on Osama.
So listen.
I'm about to Google this.
So listen. The Blackstones was one of my worst enemies when I was a kid. Now I'm reformed. You know I'm reformed. I with a gang of Blackstones, though, but when they see that, they go crazy. And I be in jail. They be like, you put your shirt on. We could get it out the way, though.
Really?
Yeah.
It must be some real cool stuff because I can't even find it. I Googled it. Maybe I got to look up some different stuff. Maybe I should stay out of it.
I just told you what it was.
You gotta go on the black web.
I just want to make sure. But I Googled it and I couldn't find it.
The black, you know the BSG, Gorillas?
Yeah.
It's they hood.
Oh, okay.
But I got a gang. It ain't the only hood on me that's whacked out. I got the A-Trays whacked out. I got the Hoovers whacked out. I got everything I beef with whacked out on my body.
Did you ever have like one of those cool shirts where it's got all the people they beef with, the anti-signs and shit?
We gotta find one.
We gotta find one on MySpace. I gotta go on MySpace and find it.
I can never wear it, but it's just like from a fashion point of view. I got young Virgil in the building, so I could just point it out. It looks cool because it's just a bunch of random items, and it's like
the placement.
Why do you hate
is
French
just
fries?
so fire.
Why do you hate bicycles? Why do you hate like? It's just like to a normal person, it's like that's a crazy design.
Nah, but you gotta go like nothing to something with the whack out, and then you got like all these other podcasts. That's what we gonna do. We gonna whack out podcasts, starting with Boy P.
But nobody heard of that one, so we're gonna do some like relevant ones.
I would say I'm gonna put it on. That's that. I mean, I might could sell that because I get the most streams over there, and I never sat at the table.
Right? Yeah.
But that's over with.
No, if they never talk about us again, the whole business ceased to exist.
Bro, I keep and it's like it keeps going on. I haven't said nobody's name.
That's another podcast I've never heard of them.
Yeah, anti-sign with a cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh,
easy.
I'm with that.
You gonna make sure you have some great diss podcast names.
Yeah.
You know how to diss them.
Yeah. Damn, that would be that's a good idea though. Is to make a diss song about every other podcast.
Yeah,
you know, like on some Chicago. Throw everybody in there.
You should let me write. You should rap it though. Let me write it.
Mini vlogs,
ruin all my relationships.
Yeah, for sure.
Vlad just won't like me anymore.
I mean, can't look to the web
no. Your affiliates, your allies, you keep. Like, I don't know what you, Vlad, and Ak have going on. I mean, it's a friendly competition. I don't see y'all beefing.
But there's like not that many that I like really don't like, or like. But I guess you kind of have to. See, I would rather like diss people I get along with because at least they're going to be kind of in on the joke.
Yeah, no.
Because many of the other ones are ones I never even talked about or acknowledged.
It's not even just disrespectful. So like these.
Yeah, well, you could do that. Yeah, you could do that. You could do that.
Podcasting should be like gangbanging.
Yeah,
it should be split. There should be like half and half, and everybody on one side hates everybody on the other side.
No, too much like gangbanging now.
If you get more views, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you could just go whack out. I ain't gonna say it.
What?
Fig Munity. On the hood.
No, I put a Fig Newton with an anti-sign around it.
Nah, the Devil Lane's gonna be on you. I got it.
They Fig Newtons?
Yeah. You don't want it. That's what I'm saying. You don't want it.
Devil Lane's. That's a rapper from Devil Lane's named Fig Newton.
Shut the fuck up. Really?
Yeah.
You know, the whole time I've been hearing people say that, I thought they were saying Devil Lanes. And then I watched like a little hood documentary, and then I'm like, oh, Denver. Whoops.
Yeah,
okay.
Denver.
Didn't you go over there before?
Nah.
Adam's everywhere. He gets off the perks and bars and just lands where he lands.
Float through the hood.
And one time I was like, "Hey, you want to roll over here?" I might pass on that one. Hit me when you're on the other side of the freeway.
Yeah, for sure.
I asked him, no, because if I'm gonna go to wherever with him, then I feel like you gotta come too.
I just think like Watts is so big, it's two different sides to Watts. You know what I mean? You got like that side of Watts.
For sure. Yeah, you already know Watts is crazy. Like if we go to Watts, like it would seem that like we could go to the Jordan Downs, but then it's like, you know what I'm saying? They might attach us to some other, because like we cool with the Grape Streets, but then it's like the East Coasters ain't. And they kind of cool with it. It's just weird over there. Like not weird.
Then you could be in Watts and go to
LA.
You could be in Watts and go to the wrong projects, the one on Imperial. That's the whole.
But what's the great project?
That's where I've been over there.
I fuck with over there. Yeah. Like the PJs, they accept us with open arms.
Period.
On Hood.
You know what I'm saying?
Like cuz on Hood. But then like if we go over there, then nigga, the Jordan Downs is out. They ain't going for that because they gonna be like, y'all loving the PJs. And then if we go to the Nickersons.
See, when I went there, I should have gone and did one at the Jordan Downs like the next week.
Before you dropped it. No, he said before he dropped it.
Oh, yeah. You should have got it out the way before
whatever. Just like, really, like if you're going to do one, do the other one. Do the polar opposite.
Then you're an op lover then.
But I am an op lover.
He said I am an op lover.
You see all the 63rd interviews I've been doing? I really am an op lover.
Then you had, the funny part is when Batman Kevo and them walked in and J Hood was here.
Was that awkward?
Oh, yeah, it was hella awkward.
Was it really?
It was.
Did they say anything to him?
Awkward. No, they didn't offer me. Like not like that, but I'm like, hey, my man's in there.
Yeah, Big Folks is a big folk.
He's a bullshit dude.
Yeah,
Big Folks is gonna say something.
He didn't say nothing crazy to him.
Nah, he ain't gonna say nothing crazy. You know, Adam, I don't know how you bring peace. I think you being like the white guy, nobody wants to show out in front of you, but you bring peace. Like, cause if this shit was somewhere else, motherfuckers would be locking up.
We got a security guard. This ain't the county jail.
Nigga, they don't give a fuck about no security.
Well, but I'm saying they might like understand that the security guard is gonna shut shit down, right?
Yeah. I mean,
my security.
if the security guard can, I'm about to say. But I mean, he's pretty.
But that's why it makes sense for us to be on Blick Patrol here as well, so that even if it did turn into a tussle.
That's what I'm about to say. Yeah, you got. But then it's like outside. Nah, but it's good.
Yeah,
I don't even want to give no idea.
He's not really coming on this platform doing. Like,
J Main was pushing the line in terms of trying to get his strap up in here, but. I kind of relented too quick on that, but I'm standing with Tone now. From now on, it's like we will protect you. We'll walk you to the car. You can park right over here.
Right here.
We're just not trying to have you with the stick hanging out of your fucking pocket
in here.
Yeah.
Oh, what he thought Brick Baby was gonna pop up like Candyman?
Well, even today I got a couple of GDs coming in, and they were kind of like, "Hey, who's gonna be there?" I don't think they're tripping about you.
Nah, they love me.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
King Yellow and Ruga love me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's a good guess.
They worried about me.
They. No, it's just
why y'all start laughing? That's crazy.
Because you was a custer.
Because
shit.
look, bro. At the end of the day, like I said, they asked me a question on Cam Capone. How do you feel about Vine putting up? In every interview, I say I respect the shooter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even when they go get their man on O Block, I respect the dude that's going to go get his man and not talking. So it's like either don't talk about it or be about it. That's the whole shit that I be on. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you ask me a question, I had to explain that to them. The question wasn't biased. I'm not from neither one of the hoods.
But that's when I realized what a fucking demon he is, because they're just asking him in an interview. And like every gangster rapper, when they ask you a question about street shit and how it works, they always bullshit. They always lie. They always say, I don't know who that is. I never heard of him. Yada, yada. Brick Baby says, hey, that's the game. You get money and then you take your ops out.
Yeah.
He's just like laying it out so simple. Like, I respect the shooter. That's how it works.
What's the point of having soldiers if you ain't going to use them? B? What's the point of having a soldier if he not never gonna go to war?
So what
that's
if
not a soldier? That's the entourage.
There's people I don't like, but I'm not making any effort to get them out the way.
I bet you if they come blicky your house down.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
It's a different level though.
It's a different field.
Your disrespect, people disrespect you is more internet, more. They even might have at the most highly upset, they might confront you. At the least bit upset, niggas is coming popping.
And my Fig Munity. Because I didn't get to finish getting my bars off, right? The Fig Munity whackout is not because it's because you said that you're gonna do people that you get along with, right? And they was screaming "fuck no jumper," so I feel like we could return the favor.
And he ran it back right after.
Yeah, with a
4 days later,
rewind with a fuck Munity shirt.
Ooh,
is that a real thing? Is it like a
community? That's trailing them.
Yeah, but I'm saying like, is it a beef? Is it smoke? Like
no,
they not really
smoke.
Oh yeah,
like I get along with AD and them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
And then it's underlying smoke. It's like
but for Adam,
it's team.
Let's be real. It's competition. It shouldn't be like beef, you know.
No,
like it should be some friendly shit where we're both trying to do as good as we can. But at the end of the day, like, am I gonna tell somebody if they say like, hey, should I go on Fig Community? Am I gonna say no? I'll say yeah, do it. I don't fucking care.
Yeah.
But if they say, should I go on their shit or should I go on your shit? I'm gonna say, come on my shit. Also, I assume that they probably wouldn't extend somebody the same level of grace.
Do you think if somebody's on their show and they're like, hey, you think you could give me like the Adam show? What you think they'll say? Like, hey, you think Adam would give an interview?
I seen somebody come up here from over there before.
I have a hard time imagining Pun texting me, look, I got you an interview. I don't really see
They
that.
not gonna alley-oop no shit.
But they're also
They feel like
they're
the
just
same
getting
status.
going.
Yeah,
they're newer,
yeah,
so
they
it's
have
like,
to keep all their content exclusive. I wouldn't think they alley hoop, but I've seen one of their people come over here, and I think they got on his ass on the low.
China Mac?
Nah, Crazy Cuz.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
Well, that was kind of a thing for a minute, but I didn't understand why AD was tripping about that. And then me and AD had like a 2-second conversation about it, and it was cool all of a sudden. So it wasn't really.
I mean, it's like.
But that's also his cousin, and I didn't realize that there was like all kinds of like weird little shit going on with them. To me, it's just like, oh, this is the dude who was on AD's podcast. He wants to be on one of the panels. Sure. I didn't know that there was like more of a history and like a little bit more tension between them. I'm not really like paying attention enough to know that. Do your homework on why AD's not getting along with his cousin. But, you know, it is what it is.
Yeah,
it hit a little different.
He was calling me. It do hit different.
AD called you?
Nah.
Crazy.
Crazy called me talking about something. Man, if I would have known that, man.
I wouldn't have.
Hey, but I want to talk about this because, like, all right, when I think about potentially ever having a store again, one of the things that comes to mind is like, oh, I fuck with all these people, and it's easy for me to keep them separate with this place because it's far away from everything and you can't come here unless you have an invitation or whatever. But then I see over the weekend that you had the one and only Crip Mac all up in your shit going crazy, and we're going to talk about another arc with him soon. But like, how was that? And have you ever had tension with like, you know, people who don't get along with each other showing up to your store?
It's not like that, bro. Like, honestly, this is the thing. My age category, within my age category, it's enough respect for me. Mm-hmm. Now, if I was if I was like 21 years old with a big store on Melrose, you know, it wouldn't be that much respect. I'm 35. Most of these niggas that come to me, first and foremost, they want to get money with me. You're not about to fuck up a nigga getting some money. And second of all, you fuck up my money, bro, I have all rights to go at your ass any type of way. You know, so a lot of times people don't bring smoke to my stores, except my family members.
Really?
Yeah, family members and niggas he grew up with.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
We had a couple situations.
But besides,
we can't talk about, but on hood, you know, on hood, that nigga got second line to defense. You see, people see Dubb and forget that he looks out for real demons.
Hey, could somebody run outside and grab my iced coffee that's being delivered right now?
Yeah, so like a lot of
the woman's name is Tina.
Hey, how long?
What?
We good for that?
You good? Yeah, we've been on like 10
minutes. Yeah, a lot of motherfuckers in there. I don't know. I don't run into that. And then on top of that, bro, I really do have like armed security. I got a Mexican security guard up there, bro. Bro don't speak no English.
Yeah,
Done caught 2 bodies already.
At your spot?
Not
or
at
different
my spot, different spot. Like, he's a body catcher. And he don't understand, like, talk. He understand body language. So that's the worst ones. Like,
any clutchy, any type of takeout you going
you could be my cousin arguing with me and he's seeing you being aggressive with me. He unclapping that motherfucker like this.
Oh, that's
and
scary.
I have to literally tell him, like, no.
Who was there when the burnt out bully was there?
No, when the burnt out bully there.
Bully, Crip Mac?
My little hubby, Electric Blue, cuz.
When he was there, that was the new guard. And then it's the thing with I got new, every year, bro, I upgrade my guards. You know what I mean? Because situations happen, and from them situations, we learn. You feel me? You learn about, now look, how would you handle that differently? So, you know, right now with everything, first and foremost, Nip got killed in front of his store.
Yeah.
First and foremost, at the age of which I am, at the level of which I am.
Do you hang out in front of your store?
All the time.
All the time.
And you know why? Because with Nip, when you drive past Lawson, you see him in front of your store, it make you double back, buy something just to holler at him.
And to take pictures.
You know what I mean? So when I stand out there and they see that Maybach, just like they used to see that Benz sitting in the front, they double back, park up. Maybach be parked in front. They double back.
You're the biggest billboard for people showing up to your shit. You know, you could have all kinds of different influences and stuff, but that is what kind of ruined the store for me. Is at a certain point I got too famous to the point where it was just unmanageable.
But Adam, you never got security. You never got
well,
security,
we did at the end, but it's still.
I had armed security since the first time I had my store, bro.
It's a different feeling. Just me being a hood nigga, when you walk in somewhere and you see somebody that's, even if you feel like you tougher than him and you do something to him, the fact that he's there with his gun and you know he can catch that legal body.
But that's the thing about me having another store, and what I always think about is like, okay, if I open another store, it makes my life way more complicated. It's good for the brand, but it's also just like introducing an element of chaos and just like anything could happen, that when I'm here, there's no worries. It's like, what the fuck's going to happen here? I mean, something could happen, but it's pretty unlikely, right?
I don't think so, Adam. I think like you thinking about that because
but you're at a manageable level at a certain point too. Your brand is way bigger than you as a human being, which is actually like really beneficial to you in this situation. I think
if you was to open a store right now, Adam, you don't have to be there 7 days a week. Yeah. They're going to pull up 7 days a week just because you might be there once or twice during the week. Yeah. And if you have an armed guard, which you should have had at the other store, you're in an invisible bubble. They don't walk up to you. They don't talk to you. They don't do nothing. They walk up. Your security guard stops them before they even interrupts a conversation.
But okay, if let's say we're doing pods there. Let's say we have a live stream. Let's say we have Crip Mac and Brick Baby on the live stream, and the ops just pull up and spray the shit.
First of all, they're going to jail.
I can't even blame them.
They're not doing that.
I'm not even surprised, because if I'm doing a live stream where you know exactly where these people are and there's people who have enemies, it's, to me, that is kind of like an unsustainable thing right there.
Guess what? Only reason that I just don't be gang deep right here is because I be respecting your space. We go to a live, man, it's gonna be so many that motherfucker. Oh, well,
there's another problem. Yeah,
bro. Or
hey, cut. It's gonna be so many guys out there that love the brick.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's willing to do whatever.
Or you can stop acting fucking broke and pay a nigga $40, $30 an hour, and you'll have 3 guys out there circling the building for $100 an hour. How long is the interview? You not willing to pay $300 for 3 guys with guns circling your building for the live stream?
I'm a cheap fuck.
Yeah.
That's $300. You looking like a fucking president. That ain't shit.
Actually, no.
I'm a cheap bastard, man.
30 an hour for 3 hours, each guard armed, nigga. They're walking the people from their car to their thing.
It just depends on, like, I think that, Adam, you want to relive your young life, your youth again, but you're way past that. Yeah, you just missed the store days. You're making way more money outside of that.
Bro, because I met
just
people,
want the interaction. Yeah,
I had people walk in and and just meet me. We on some cool shit. We still talk to this day, and now they're famous rappers. And when I met them, they were fucking nobodies. I had J. Cole just randomly show up. Hey, where's Adam at? You know, shit like that. I had girls walk in there who just wanted to suck my dick, and now they're famous fucking porn stars. And if I met them and I knew what I know now, I could sign them and have them fucking bringing in money for me every month. Like, there's so many opportunities when you have that chaotic ass thing.
I have a story for you whenever you ready, bro.
What's up with that one between you
bro,
guys?
I own all 3 of them.
You got the middle one too?
All 3 of them are mine. Let me know when you're ready. You can have any one of those.
Where the sneaker store at?
The last
right
one to the right. The last, it's 3 stores.
There's one in the middle.
There's one in the middle too. Just let me know when you're ready, bro. You can have that motherfucker.
Interesting.
We'll have that whole, like, I ain't gonna lie, I got that block rolling just from consistency right now. I'm doing better than a lot of them blocks. Like, you know what I mean? It's already rolling.
It's way more rolling than Fairfax.
Fairfax
done it.
I think I got the hottest block between Melrose and Fairfax.
Yeah.
Like, if you drive up Melrose to the right, only place you're gonna see fucking with me is Cookie Store. I mean, a Cool Kick Store.
Cool Kicks.
That's the only one that's gonna have a line.
And the Exotic Pop spot from time to time.
Oh, Exotic Pop too.
Exotic Pop roll.
Those are the only places you're gonna see something that's rolling.
Right. Well,
mine's is every weekend you're just gonna see a fucking line up the block.
Can we put us in the corner so I want to review something that actually happened at your store over the weekend that got my boy in a little bit of trouble?
Oh, this thing is
I can't hear it.
He had this.
Maybe this customer deleted it. Nah. I think that was 600, but they do look a lot alike.
Oh, thanks.
Damn, he took it down because there was a video of him at your shit, and he was hollering at a fucking girl, and I guess I'm not going to be able to find it, but that was what led to his breakup.
Oh wow, they broke up again. Did you see? Did you see? I got a clip on TikTok or something.
Which one is this girl? Is that
Lele Cakes?
Lily Cake.
You said that shit so white.
Go to her gram. Go to her gram.
No, she's an op now. No, he don't fuck with her, so I can't fuck with her. But so basically, he was hollering at a chick. Outside, you're gonna go. No, I'm not gonna do them like that. Like play all the videos of her talking all this crazy shit about. We can just talk about it.
That's not the one that hit me up. Because like I seen one girl page and she had Crip Mac verses for X amount. And I was like, what? I'll for sure pay that to get Crip Mac over here. I'm not tripping.
He's doing verses for like $250 or some shit. But look at this. The shout outs are building up because he up to 21.6. And this is like a brand new Instagram. I'm proud of him.
Yeah.
That's his girl name.
Listen, bro, right? I just put them, I was in here being a fucking marriage counselor right before our fucking interview, bro. Like they get into it over the same shit. So she just got her lick back. Like, get over it. She got her lick back. She was waiting to catch you slipping. The next argument, I'm showing your fucking closet.
Yo, because when she came in here, he was so no. He came in here without her, and he was mad, and he kept saying that she fucked his homeboy, and he kept just being angry as fuck, and we didn't even know why, and like he was just going off about her. But then he hits me up maybe like an hour or two later, like, "Yo, can you take that out?"
And I told him that. I'm like, "Hey, cause you're gonna regret everything that you're doing. Don't do it."
We deleted most of it from the podcast, but I guess there was like a little bit that got left in that he didn't like. But then I don't even know like what she just got mad at him because he was doing a little like flirty skit with a girl outside of your store, and he was just messing with her, saying some shit to her or whatever. And I guess she got pissed, and then she tries to expose him.
What was my employees? Was they doing like?
No, he was just hollering at some regular ass girl on the street.
But at the end of the day, he's a man, and he could do that, and he could sit there like. Don't forget that he has an OnlyFans. Don't forget y'all both got an OnlyFans.
Yeah.
Let's not ever forget
he has
that.
one too?
Well, him and Lupe wasn't they going in on Lupe shit?
I never checked.
Oh, look at him. That must be new.
Oh yeah, this is her right here.
Back again, you feel me? I ain't about to pick my fat ass up, my chunky ass up.
Chunky.
No, she had it right.
You gotta understand, he be in like acting mode when them like shits come on.
I know, and that was the I'm trying to get in there now.
You trying to get that? You trying to get that?
Tiny Hardhead, rest in peace. FIP, whatever it is.
Whoa.
Yo, look at him. I could see
Adam,
his boner
you think you could do something with that?
I can do something.
Is this it?
Word to
This is it. You want to see this? Let's just check out what got him broken up with.
He got that shit on.
Does he look like a fly crib?
Yeah, he talking about 3X. I said, bro, we not giving you no 3X.
Listen.
I'm gonna try these cookies. Can I try your cookies off?
Oh shit, he got a game.
Oh goddamn.
That's the
Can I try your cookies also?
Do you know that she went to Whack 100's clubhouse room?
Immediately clicked up with his ops.
That's where you can't fuck with her no more. Like, just let it go.
Yeah. As soon as he breaks up with her.
It's not that serious. This is entertainment.
But she went crazy. But mind you, the backstory, did you see when he tried to show the dishes and shit? And I was like, she's lazy, right?
Oh,
so she waited, I guess, till they got into it again and got her lick back. What she did was show this closet and that he has another room. Then she tried to say like, "Oh, I'm his paid sitch. He paying me to be his girlfriend." And
I know, and she posted the screenshot, which I didn't even know you could do on Cash App or whatever, that says how much one person sent versus the other one, and he sent her like $3,000, and she sent him like 142 in total. So that was her way of saying that she was a paid sitch. I'm sorry. If that's all you got paid, $3,000, you held him down for like all the time he was locked up, and then like the last month or two.
You got that covered. Like
That's
if you go to my bitch,
he helped her out with the rent.
Come on, that's why I said that's the rent for the last month. Like 3,000, that can't
That's
be nothing.
not a flex.
Like he caught you back up on your bills.
He sent you
bro.
300. I'm paying 3,000. He paid
3,000. That's not a
No, he
flex.
paying where he live. Going
But
to
I
some
mean-
groceries.
Yeah,
Going
he
to
lives with her.
Go and fill up the tank. Like
To the
He got
crazy
2 kids.
Yeah, and he's helping her out with that
heart
shit.
to heart to the crazy mad ass Crip. I wanted to tell you this shit the last time, cuz you could do better. Everything gonna see all right, cuz you see how you was looking with that acai and nigga cough syrup on with the blue ducks, man, you was looking like a fly ass cream.
I ain't gonna lie.
Seeing him rock some fashionable shit, it is kind of like, oh, it's a different Crip Mac.
That's what I'm telling you, bro. Wait till we do the video, bro. Like, I swear to God, we gonna put him in cough syrup. We gonna go and get the facial from my girl. We gonna go and hit him with the kicks from Awful Lot of Kicks, and we gonna make sure it's his size, because he be trying to go 3X, 2X. Nigga, you an extra large, bro. Stop wearing that. You feel me?
That shit was looking good on him. That
when you put it on,
shit.
like, it's slimmed down. You don't look as big as you actually are, bro.
Yeah.
He likes that shit.
You want to manage him?
No, I ain't got time for that.
He's your next Pimp P?
I would love to, but I ain't got time for that, bro. It's like, I already got the M&M's I gotta worry about. I gotta, like, you know.
Many have tried and failed to manage the Crip Mac.
How is
No,
Pimp
I think
P
because
doing?
people don't. He only listen to certain people. Like, it's a respect thing. Like, you can't be a custard and a broke custard and trying to tell him to do something that you ain't got. Now, if you got like a real nigga with some bread who come from where you came, you looking at him like, cuz can do it, I can do it.
He seems like a hard person to rank.
Over there, he was like, I don't wear snorch. And then I'm like, but for you, I wear it. Like, he doing shit like, you know, because he understand, like,
I wouldn't even recognize him if I saw him rocking orange. It would be so foreign to me.
Crazy, right?
But he would do it for you. That's crazy.
You know, that's
for
what I'm telling you, bro. That's what it come like.
I feel like he would have buyer's remorse.
Niggas be trying knowing.
He would change his mind after.
If you drop your next Halloween set, put him as the face of that shit, bro.
Yeah.
It's gonna go crazy. Him and all orange.
But we had him on here with Destiny, who's like a Twitch streamer. He's a white dude. He has blue hair. And he, like, so Crip Mac's telling him, like, you ought to wear something like orange instead of blue next time you get your hair done. And then fucking Flacco starts telling him right away that Destiny's bisexual. And so Crip Mac is just losing his mind, like, what the hell? You be doing that? He's just like tweaking out. But then by the end of it, they were fucking with each other. And I think he figured out that Destiny has hella followers and shit. So he was kind of like vibing with them, like, all right, I can fuck with you, you know?
Yeah,
he's like, you're not aggressively talking about sucking dick on the podcast, so I can kind of vibe with you, I guess, you know?
You would have said something about eating some ass, he would have lost it.
Crip Mac just gotta know how to turn it off and on. If he can figure that off,
I talked to him about that. See,
like, if he can turn it off and on, he's great, because it's like the business from this. But like, if it's always on, you ain't gonna get the business. But
that's part of it, is when I was looking at the text messages with him and her, is that he was talking a lot more normal, but he was still doing the HK instead of the H when he would be saying shit to her. He's like, we just roommates now. We just roommates.
But I
won't put it up on the screen. He asked me right away. He's like, don't have her on the podcast. I'm like, wow, I didn't even think of that.
She's not coming to the podcast.
Hell no, I'm not doing that.
We'll have her on Plug Talk. We're going to do the gangbang on Plug Talk.
Bust her coochie in her asshole
open.
Hey, just before we get into the next topic, I got to say, we've all been there before. A weekend trip to the casino canceled because real life came calling. Well, MyBookie's new and improved online casino is here to change the game. Dive into a truly realistic casino experience featuring the latest in slots, progressive jackpots, and live dealer action, all from the comfort of your own home. Take advantage of weekly blackjack tournaments and a brand new collection of high-end games for a chance at real cash rewards. The MyBookie Casino provides a Las Vegas experience when the action's in your hands, and the best part is you don't even need to wear pants. Your adventures at the MyBookie Casino begin today with a generous sign-up bonus using promo code NOJUMPER. That's promo code NOJUMPER to secure yourself a sweet deposit bonus. And that's not all, because their revamped loyalty program ensures that you will be showered with rewards, including free spins, cashback offers, and a host of exclusive VIP perks. The more you play, the more you win. Play anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Lele cakes. I asked Destiny, I'm like, would you rather fuck Lele cakes or China Mac?
I gotta find a video, cause had me drink the OE
he said China.
in the store.
Yeah, you drinking the OD, huh?
He had me drink the OE in the store.
I was signed to Code 45 before I went to jail, bro.
Yeah, they had their little run. They was fucking with your home girls.
Yeah, fucking with Debbie and them, and then they signed me too.
Man, what's going on with Debbie? Do your homework on Adam 22 trying to get with Lil Debbie before he was famous.
Yeah. You tried to scrape my sitch, cuz.
Was it really? That was your soul white girl?
So you never got the whole story.
No, let's hear it.
So
she's a legend.
That was my sitch.
I love her. Really?
And listen, right?
And then you pivoted to the drug
to
dealer?
The roommate.
What?
To the roommate. The roommate. Debbie don't like sex.
We're talking about Lil Debbie.
That's my best friend.
She don't like sex.
No.
She don't seem like she likes sex or anything.
Yeah,
really.
No, she doesn't.
Roommate,
she's a EDM DJ now.
Yeah.
Yeah, she does.
A lot of people saying that.
She goes crazy.
Yeah.
No, she's booked every weekend. She's a part of like a cool clique.
I've lurked her gram a few times over the years.
But that's not her. That's not her. She won't post no EDM shit on there.
Oh, so
she goes by Kaposi.
Really? She has a different identity?
Yeah, she has a whole different identity. It's cool as fuck. She played EDC. She's everywhere. Ultra. She's everywhere. Hardfest.
I remember hanging out with her back in the day, and then we were texting the next day, and I had just read like an article in the New York Times, and I sent it to her, and she was just like, "What the fuck is this?"
What was it talking about?
I don't know, some smartsy shit. Some like shit that she was not feeling, and I was like, "Oh yeah, you got to know your audience here. You can't just be sending."
But she did like a 180. Like she's really tight because like when I first met her, she used the N word and shit. Like,
hell yeah, she was huge for
like,
that.
What? And then she like got her act all the way together. But like I said, white people that come from the hood and kick it with black people, it's no harm, no foul. Like it's so many like.
So it's normal as fuck. Just like Mexicans. Mexicans can say nigga all day, bro. I know plenty of Mexicans they can say nigga, but some people like what you like, bro. They is niggas, bro. They more niggas than us.
Yo, throw me in the corner. I no shots at her at all, but I just have to relive this real quick.
No, don't do it.
Like we got to.
Hey, I love you, best friend.
I need one of them hats, Sway.
This is garbage, Sway.
Yeah.
Come on, man. You got this fake ass rapper on there, dude. You're crazy.
Come on, Stewie. Get out of here, man.
That was mean.
That was
Let me live.
Okay.
Let a young girl live.
John in Tennessee, go ahead. What you want to say?
That shit is fucking trash, dog. Get the
Oh,
fucking
shit.
thing away.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh,
Rob in
shit.
Miami, what you want to say?
I remember this.
She got
shit.
thick
I just want to
skin.
give Lil Deb props, man.
Thank
I've been following her for a
There's
while.
the love.
there you go.
Everybody
I
likes
like
love.
Yeah, I like their Fendi Prada song.
Oh, served
What's
her.
that like? V Nasty?
Oh,
no,
Cray
Cray
Yeah, that was crazy.
Bro, do your homework about Adam 22 having a legendary V Nasty interview on here, man. That shit did not get. I remember V Nasty was like literally.
shit.
She stopped to do the podcast because she was going to buy a pill pressing device down in San Diego or some shit. And it's been a long
She
time. I
said that
could
shit?
just say that.
Oh,
She told me that
nah.
off camera.
Yeah.
Look at that. How many views we got? 163. It should be more. She says the N word about 1,000 times in this interview. That's the main thing I remember from it.
7
And
years
that's
ago.
your old
was-
homegirl right there, too.
That
No
was the
jump.
beginning of her.
Adam be putting in that work. Stop playing.
She not even real. Yeah.
Nah, she was born.
Look at Tay Tay, cuz. You
Well,
remember that?
Brick's
little
art
girl?
Is that at my store?
Nah,
No,
this is downtown.
That's in the back of the.
This is before I knew
in the
you.
bike shop.
Nah, but do your homework about Adam 22 meeting Dub for the first time. Look at
You remember Tay Tay, bro?
Which one, the white girl?
Yeah. You remember I used to live with her?
Uh-huh.
Fuck, where is it?
Yo, why do you have?
Yeah,
so
welcome
many
to the
lean
trap house.
vlogs?
Look at that.
Oh yeah, that
What
was
you
that
say?
Mike shit, huh?
Why do you have so many lean vlogs?
I know, right?
That's
It's such
what
an
we used to
easy
do.
fucking thing. This got removed at one point and I got it put back up. But then look at, tell me that ain't the hardest thumbnail ever. Hove just drinking a whole fucking
5-gallon jug.
Bro, that is such a crazy memory too to think about the fact that
How
I
many
went.
pints did you pour in there?
Yeah, I had nothing to do with it, but there.
I had
damn,
nothing to do with it.
I can't remember how many pints they put in it, but I remember they were
was
sprinkling
at least-
hella perks
No,
in there
I ain't gonna
afterwards
lie.
too,
It
and
was-
you're
it was
watching
a
all the
pint.
perks
It was like a
dissolve.
pint.
Like
That
a
was
pint.
real lean?
And they put
Yes.
ooh, perks and pints.
Dude, they were getting loaded.
That's that shit.
I didn't even get to touch it. I didn't know I was gonna get 2.5 million views.
Did you ever fuck with like the ham over everything little
Yeah,
movement?
that's what got me started with like even doing shit at all. Because I remember one of the first
Ham
ones
was
I ever
so
went to
dope.
was a riffraff midday pool party type vibe like show.
Yeah.
And then after that was like one of the first like underground shows I went to
Shout
in probably
out
like
the other
2012.
Adam. Adam Goes Ham.
I interviewed him as well.
Yeah, you did.
Yep.
Adam Goes Ham. He changed. He's like a real fucking square now.
Well, he don't do those shows. The ham on
He
everything?
does. No,
Do
he
they still
does
do it?
like little pop up shit. Cause I follow him because I follow them. I don't be unfollowing people. Like, you know what I'm
Right.
saying? So it's like
Yeah, I don't
I
follow
start seeing
people
his flyers pop up and I'm like, damn, I wonder if it's the same vibe in there. It can't be. And I think I'm too old for him.
And I feel like the COVID shit just kind of killed the energy. But I remember when I used to go to all those warehouse parties just to be seen, just to be standing there, just fucking feeling like, oh, this is the most important thing I can do is just be here tonight and make sure that everybody sees me. That was the vibe, which is very foreign to me
have the
now.
fire powder there or what?
There was some powder going around, yeah, for
Fire
sure. I mean,
or
I don't know. I was probably snorting all kinds of bullshit at the same time, too, you know?
Nah, I was there selling you some bullshit.
You used to go to the ham over every.
Hell no, I never.
You
bought,
look like a ham over every.
but I didn't buy drugs from him until I moved to Melrose.
Yeah, I swear to God.
I didn't get drugs from him until Melrose. My downtown era with the fucking goth boy clique, like Lil Peeps shit right down the street. That was fucking when the real foul shit was going on. By the time I even got to Melrose, I was starting to chill out with the drugs and everything.
Shout out my boy West Poppin'.
Who's that?
Poppin', you know him. And then what's the big white boy that used to be with the gold grill? Man, I used to have fun with those dudes, man. Shout out Poppin' them.
Good old times.
You seen them before. They for damn sure been in your store.
For sure. So, okay. I also just want to, while we're talking about this, I want to throw this in there is that I think I might have had the most viral tweet yesterday because I chose to speak again. All right, yeah, actually, I gotta rewind it a little bit because, all right, so last time when we got on here, I talked about the fact that Lena went and shot a scene with another dude for the first time ever. So I got your reaction.
So she never, like even before you never, or just since y'all been together?
Well, she had sex with other men before me, but not on camera.
Not she's talking about a porn.
She didn't.
Like
she got into porn like at the same time that she dated me, doing OnlyFans or whatever. So she never even thought about shooting a scene with another guy.
I got some questions for you when you're done.
Let's go because they want you to be more critical.
Yeah. So yeah, go ahead.
But anyway, so I said it on here. And I mean, I knew it was going to be viral with like my fans, the No Jumper fans, maybe in like hip hop. I guess I didn't understand that it was going to be insanely viral for like everybody in the whole fucking world because it just like this has probably been one of the most viral things her and I have ever been a part of. There was a dollar amount that I had in mind that she was going to make from doing this.
Yeah.
I can say that now that dollar amount seems like a fucking joke.
They made that shit in pre-sales,
bro. And it's not even coming out for another 10 days.
That's what I said. So do you pre-sell these videos?
So
she's signed up to be on the
she's way too smart
list?
because I thought, oh, she's just gonna drop it. No. She fucking drops like a little trailer announcing it. And then she basically says it's coming out in like 2 weeks. So that causes a fuckload of people to sign up for her OnlyFans and everything. And then she's got like a bunch of other like TikTok little things to post and stuff. I've been hyping it up like crazy by just tweeting about like my thoughts on it and everything. And it's like every day there's just something else. Like I cannot look at my Twitter. Like it is so fucked how many people are having conversations about this. I knew that people would think it was funny. Yeah, the cuck thing is the biggest thing. We don't get to the cuck thing. But I knew people were going to think it was a big deal, but I had no idea that people were going to be so angry about it. Like the level of like rage that people feel about what two adults are doing in their adult relationship was kind of fucking mind-blowing to me. But I can say now, especially having seen how good this is doing for her, not to mention for me too, because Plug Talk is blowing the fuck up, not to mention like all the clips about this. Like I'm having like the biggest month ever on Snapchat as a result of me just talking about it. And I know everybody's like, oh, you're just coping or whatever, because I think I kind of fucked up where when I was on here, I said how after she shot it, I had a little bit of like a little rumble in the tummy, like, damn,
are you tweeting out your feelings? Do you feel like
I think the biggest sign of me having any sort of like jealousy about it was what I said on this shit last Tuesday. Yeah. But now, having seen how crazy it's going, it's like, oh, I should not have even thought about turning this down. Like to me, this is now such an obvious W. And it's like to people, they don't understand because to them, they think that like my girl's in love with this dude or some shit. When in reality, it's like she was around him for like, 4 hours or whatever on set. They filmed for like, 40 minutes. And that was it. And I don't feel any kind of like rage towards her. Like I'm chilling. It is what it is. I know
because we all got a main bitch. Like we all right here. You're the only one with no bitch.
Okay.
I don't believe in main bitches. I believe in
prostitution.
Okay, but let's do the would you rather. Let's do the would you rather. If you're married to a girl, Dub, somebody comes up to you. And let's just do a big round number. You ever seen Indecent Proposal back in the day? The movie?
I've heard it. I remember that. I remember.
I never seen the movie, but I remember when I was working at this old folks home when I was like 15 that they had a copy of that book laying there, and I just picked it up and read it one day. And in the book, it's like a guy's on vacation with his girl in the Middle East or some shit. And at some point, like some rich ass Arab fool comes up to him and or goes up to her or whatever, and basically offers her $1 million to spend the night with him. And he does it. He ends up doing it. I can't remember how the book goes exactly, but would you do that?
I would do it.
Can care get handled for $1 million?
Hell motherfucking no.
You said no.
You're a different guy than me.
No.
You're a different guy than me. Why not? What do you think it would do to your psyche? Talk me through it. What's going on in your brain right now? Are your cortisol levels rising?
When you think about like you got different things, got different values. You feel me? Like it's different values. You know.
I found my value.
Like you know what I mean? It's different values. You know. So like taking that away from me, like, and you mean like hang out or fuck? Like,
okay, in my case, just fuck. Like in the movie, I think that they like spent the night together, but just fuck. No, but yeah, but you know what?
Do it with my wife.
But this is why it's different to me is because my girl's already naked all over the internet.
Yeah,
she's already fucked me and another girl 1 million fucking times. So to me, at a certain point, it was kind of like this is worth like 100 times more than all the other shit we ever done on camera.
When you get booked for always doing some shit, you like this is what happens. This is what comes. You can't. You been fucking other bitches at some point. You know you gonna get fucked.
My background. You know I live on P hours because you already know. So it's like
everybody's shit is different.
There's always a price. I think there's always a price.
A ticket for wifey is like nigga. A ticket. All right, cool.
You can't lowball right now because she gonna be mad as fuck.
That's what I'm saying. My shit ain't money. My price wouldn't be money. My price wouldn't be money. If it's something else,
merch.
But like not merch, it wouldn't be like
dinner with Jay-Z.
No, not like that. Not like something that'll make me more money, bro. I already got bread. I can make more money right now. Like, it's not about the bread. Like my wife, I'm the only like person ever. Like not even
ever.
Like, ever.
You took her virginity?
Ever. It's not a dollar amount ever.
That's gotta hit different. It hits different when you took a V card.
Yeah.
What are you trying to get off here?
All right, so everybody is acting like the next step is you being gay. Can you tell them that you're not gonna be gay?
No.
You're not.
Is it a dollar amount? Is there a dollar amount?
See, I don't think there's a dollar amount for me getting my cheeks clapped. I don't think I can live that life afterwards.
Two M's.
Come on, what would it take for a nigga to take for 2 M's?
But keep in mind also, you're talking about it being on the internet, right?
Yeah.
Like it's not like it just happens in the sanctity of.
No.
But also,
you
like,
gotta be on the internet.
See, it's different because it's like I know my girl enjoyed fucking this dude, right? And I can rationalize that away and be like, whatever, it's okay. Like I understand you watch me fuck all these girls and you seen me enjoying it, so it's all good.
What's the dollar amount, Adam?
But me doing something that I would hate,
she won't let him say,
getting my cheeks clapped by Jason Love. Not that he would want to do such a thing. It's not happening.
Jason is crazy.
That's the dude she fucked. Jason Love. That's a perfect name.
No, Jason Love is crazy because listen, I didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
I got drug into this shit because I'm fucking with you. So I've been having pause right now because we talking about
Jason Love gonna drag you into the room.
Listen, no, bro.
I ain't even know his name till last week.
It's LUV.
I've seen every fucking angle of this man's dick this weekend in my DMs from you. Like, at first, I was like, all right,
I didn't send you his dick. Oh, people sending you his dick.
Bro.
Okay.
They sent you that too?
Yeah, you probably in the group. You probably in one of the group chats.
Yeah.
Are you reading everything on Instagram, like your requests and your hidden requests?
Oh, I've been tapping in with the requests a little bit, but not at a certain point. I just kind of check out.
Bro,
I'm like, I cannot read all these tweets. I can't read all these messages. I gotta kind of just check out.
Let me tell you, it's one fan that had me dying laughing. I was gonna send it to you, but I'm like, I don't know what headspace he
The
in.
nigga that knew all the measurements?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He knew the meagements of his dick,
bro.
I feel like I do now too.
And then he was like, Adam barely can fuck for 5 minutes. He loves
motherfucking timing me.
Yeah. So it's like he's like, and Jason, he fucks for an hour easy. I'm like, bro, I don't want to know this, but I'm so bored where I'm at. I'm reading everything right now, so it's like.
See, you want to know what happened too? Is I overdid it. Is ever since she did this, I've been trying to prove myself. I've been clapping her cheeks way more. And as a result, now I got a little abrasion on the side of my dick, and I've been having to leave the shit alone for like the last like 24, 48 hours because I'm trying to make sure that the little like patch that I got on the side, because you know when you overdoing it.
You gotta walk around with your drawers off to get the air.
Really?
put some like Neosporin. I've had plenty of ecstasy.
I've been
nights
hitting
to
it
where
with
I burnt the skin
yeah,
off my
exactly.
dick.
That's the last time that this shit used to happen to me was back in the day off the Molly. I'd be
off the
fucking for
Molly,
like 8 hours and shit. And I've been just putting like coconut oil on it, but I never fuck my girl with lube. So now I'm thinking like maybe I should become more of a lube guy so I don't overdo it with my cock.
I mean, after like a certain round, when you trying to go clap crazy,
Yeah.
after like if you can't shoot no more nut out, you get what I'm saying? You busting blanks.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And the pussy starts to dry up. You gotta.
I never bust a blank though.
Crazy.
I always got a little trickle.
A little
in me.
run.
I always got a little run.
It's a run. It's a
yeah.
run, but that's a blank. If it doesn't.
Sometimes on Play Talk, I'll be on my third nut of the day, and the girls will be like, "Whoa, that was a lot of cum." I'm like, "You should have seen nut number one."
Yeah, nut
Christ,
number
yeah.
one goes crazy.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, the money shot has to come off the first one.
But like,
no matter if they have to cut and all that, the first one has to be the money
So
shot.
my tweet yesterday about it, Sunday afternoon, chilling at the farmer's market. I'm like, why don't I just say exactly how I'm feeling about this shit? And I'm not even gonna read this
shouldn't
tweet.
have said
People
that
probably seen it, but I acknowledge. I'm like, I seen the tape, and I thought it was hot. Like I didn't have like anger watching it. Like I was just like, oh, like I like seeing my girl having a good time, and she's in a position where the camera making her look all sexy and stuff. She riding this huge dick. I'm not like,
right.
I'm not really gonna
Bro,
like
the nigga
take
got
on a
forearm.
I'm not. You hear me?
Yo, some nigga DM me. It was like, yo, he stretched the Gucci out. I'm like, yo.
Probably, yeah.
Nah, he said Jason stretched the Gucci out. I'm like, why
No
are you
shit.
on the first name basis with this nigga?
Everybody knows his name. He's famous, bro.
He's famous.
But-
But I'm like, bro, I was trying not to look, but I'm thinking it's like.
Oh, and this is the guy that
So
did
look,
the
boom, I hit
Yeah.
you know how you gotta clear the image up is him and another girl.
Uh-huh.
But the girl is like this trying to suck that motherfucking
Well, you're gonna see Lena doing the same thing soon. So get ready.
Yeah.
You gonna watch
Yeah,
it?
I go. It's so hyped up that I might have to go.
I think I might have made her kind of nervous yesterday because I just said, I'm like, this is probably gonna be like the most viewed porn scene of the year or like of the next couple years. Like I can't think
win
of.
something.
There's nothing else that's gonna make more normal people that don't normally watch
You know
this shit
something? I've
tune in.
never ever seen any of my boy Adam's acts, a clip of it or anything. But he keep talking about this.
That's what I'm like. It's so hyped up. It's like,
I never seen.
Do
I never
I
seen-
become the friend that like I'm or just because that's what the internet thinks I'm gonna do. By the way, the fans thinks that I'm not gonna watch it because out of the respect for you.
But then what are we gonna talk about on here?
That's what I said. So am I the lame that doesn't watch it and I just?
It's like it's
gotta
kind of
do a
weird though.
reaction
If you
video.
beat off to it and you let the full like 35-minute runtime go, that's kind of different.
that's weird,
Well, I
right?
mean, I don't mind, but like it's like for me, the way I watch
niggas
porn
gonna
normally,
beat off to it.
I'm tapping the forward button. I'm skipping through it
I'm
because
reading
I
the
really just want to
comments.
see a couple of the positions and shit. I'm not trying to like really watch the whole thing.
All the time. That's my whole thing. Like I watch girl on girl all the way,
Oh, not
but it's
me.
like me with the bitches. Like I'm only gonna turn it on when this bitch is there, and then we're playing role play.
That
So
should be
whatever
boring.
she does, you have to do.
Oh, so
whatever
you be
I
fucking
do.
with a girl and then you just put on some porn, you
But
watch it together?
but like, how did it make
Yeah.
you? Like, what did it make you feel? Like, not like, how did it make you feel? I'm not saying like jealousy, mad. Like when you seen her sucking it, was you like, damn, she don't suck it like that on me, or she could have sucked it better? Or when you watching it, like let's say you watch another video with a girl, right, and then you watch your wife, are you getting that same point
See,
of
this
view?
is the thing. She's way better at sucking my dick than she is at sucking his dick, because his dick is way too big. It's like she can't barely even like, and even like.
So did you feel like she was really? So you felt like she wasn't doing her full potential?
She didn't really like.
Oh, you can't. You saying she can't?
Yeah, I mean, she's like,
Oh shit.
she only gonna be
This
able to
wasn't
do
even
a
really
little bit of damage
enjoyable.
on
This
it,
is
you know?
more just like take the tip of the iceberg.
This is for the views. I guess everybody knew this was because you said a BBC, and I'm just like, oh, he's saying that because he black. I seen those pictures of him like fucking doing a push up way out here, and it's still in her. I'm like, what the fuck?
You know what's fucked up too is I'm trying to get him on the podcast, but he's out of town for like the next month.
He gotta come on. You think he's ducking that?
No, he's super down. Like I've been talking to him a little bit about that kind of shit, but he's
Oh, so
fucking
you
out of
talking
town.
to him?
I mean, I know him.
He has
so.
to talk to him.
We only talked about
You gotta keep
this
the
a little bit.
masculinity.
Only a couple of
Yeah, we
messages.
can't have too many talks about you fucking about.
So what do y'all
Bitch.
talk about?
Me and him?
Yeah.
It's like, hey, what are you wearing today? How you doing? How you feeling? No, I'm just kidding. But
Did
so
you like? How did it like? Like, did she call him and set it up, or they got like managers and stuff?
Interesting question. So when me and her were first having the conversation about her doing it, we came up with like a short list of like 3 guys that would make sense for her to do it based on like social media following.
Fuck your wife.
Yeah, through social media following / like fame level, you know, basically like people we had heard that other girls had good experiences with in the industry and shit like that. And that's one thing that's kind of weird is because like, so the first guy that she hit up to see if he would want to do it, like he couldn't do it for whatever reason, but is a white guy. And when I think about it now, I wonder how viral this shit would be if it was a white guy.
It wouldn't be.
Because it feels like the fact that it's a big black guy is like by far the most interesting thing to people.
Yeah.
So like if it was just her with another white dick, that it would be like, you know, bigger than mine, but like realistically like not that much bigger.
Yeah.
I don't know how much that would have made people lose their fucking mind. I feel like
were you there when they were filming it?
No, I was at the house playing poker, which is perfect. He shows my girl a good time. I get to do what I want to do, play poker. Then she comes back afterwards. And a lot of people want to know this too. Did she come back smelling like oily porn star? No, she took a shower before she came back to the crib.
for
So
sure.
don't hit me with that anymore.
Did you hit the same day?
Yeah, of course.
Was it different?
You just came.
Was it different?
You know, it might have taken a couple days to, you know, fully repair itself. What up, almighty suspect? How you feeling?
Oh.
He's looking at us.
People stole my whole shit.
Who?
Got my beanie on, my shirt on.
Oh, he's saying that Brick took his swag.
To tell Brick Baby that I am repossessing my shit when this is over.
Oh, I didn't know that. I thought Dubb put this on the table.
All my shit.
Go ahead. You good? You good?
On mediums, this is crazy.
Shout out all my
Bro,
suspect.
I thought you put this on the table.
I ain't mean to come fuck y'all shit up.
No, that's Box's shit. In
This
Flame.
Box shit? I thought this was your collab with Box.
No. I thought
This nigga didn't put it all on. This is crazy.
No, listen, bro. I told my brother to bring me a t-shirt.
This nigga didn't pick this shit up off the table right by my backpack. On
Bro.
Sized up.
Hey, that's crazy as hell because I thought you bought this shirt. I'm like, I'm going to just wear this shirt.
that motherfucker hard.
That shit look nice on you.
It's gonna look real nice on me.
Damn, the beanie and all that.
Oh, he took your shit.
Yeah,
Oh, now I understand.
that's why I'm like, they like, where Brick at? I'm finna bounce up and come out there. Like,
Those are
what you mean,
yours.
where Brick at?
Damn, they did you dirty.
I'm like, somebody robbed me.
The whole thing was to wear cough syrup while Dubb was on. I'm thinking this is a collab.
I'm
never
looking at that
read it.
motherfucker the whole time like that bitch hard.
He has a loose sleeve hat too. I thought it was Dub shit at first.
Yeah, for sure. The loose
Yeah,
leaf.
it
I
looked
thought
like
it was
his mom.
yours too.
Shout out Box. Pause. But we got to get the door closed. Motherfuckers keep walking in here. We need a lock.
Damn, so
I don't know. What else you guys want to know? I mean, I'm gonna be real. All right, so this is like my kind of like roller coaster of emotions. So before she did it, I felt okay with it. I was like, this is a business decision. This makes sense. Let's do it. Then she did it. I felt a little bit of like jealousy, a little bit of like, oh man, like, you know, I gotta fuck the shit out of my girl. I gotta make up for it. But then like within like 2 days, like after I talked about it on here, I felt fine about the fact that it happened, although it was kind of overwhelming having like 10 million people calling me a fucking cuck on Twitter and stuff, which I don't find that to be the most offensive thing. Like a lot of people, they call you a cuck like they're calling you a fucking, you know, a rapist or whatever. Like it's like that's the insult right there.
Yeah,
and they don't need to elaborate on it at all, when I know a ton of people who either let their girl do shit on camera or they swing. So basically they'll go to swinger parties, or they'll just like a couple will go out with another couple and then they trade at a certain point. And I don't know if I mentioned this before, but that's how we like came upon this idea, is at a certain point I was like, you know, she kind of asked me, like, would you ever do that? Like, would you ever do something?
Like a swinger party or something like
Probably
that?
not even a swinger party, to be real, because those people aren't tested, and me and her are in the business, so we got to be tested. But like the conversation, we did an interview with another couple, and it was kind of like, oh, would we ever do that? Would we ever do a thing where he fucks you and I fuck the girl and we're like side by side? Either we talked about doing it off camera and we talked about doing it on camera, right? So we had that conversation, but then it kind of became like, well, if we're gonna like open our relationship up to the point where it's not the end of the world for her to sleep with another guy, we might as well roll it out in the way that's going to be the most viral, and that's what is currently going on.
I just found out what a cuck was this weekend. I had to look up the definition because it was everywhere. Like every time I looked up this shit, it was like
people hate cucks like they're fucking serial killers,
but it's
bro,
like,
or
what
Nazis.
the fuck? Like, okay, you let your wife get
Brick.
Like, what if that was a way of letting her get her lick back because you got caught cheating so many times? Like, you know what? Go get your rocks off.
And she did catch me cheating quite a few times back in the day, which I'm not thinking of this as reparations for that, but that is a plausible explanation.
You can like get your
hilarious.
What Future say? Go on, fuck the nigga, get it over with. You know what I'm saying? Out the rip.
But you know what? It's the fact that we're married. It's the fact that we just got married because, the video on my Twitter of me and her getting married, I think it might have had like 1 million or 2 views on Twitter.
Yeah.
It now has 60 million views.
Oh, shit.
So like this made the wedding so much more interesting to people.
That's crazy.
I mean, I couldn't believe it. I was really taken aback by all that.
That's crazy. So what I wanted to ask you out of the situation. So you said that you had the right to cancel it if you didn't like the feeling of the shit, right?
She told me up till the day before it, she said, if you feel uncomfortable with
no,
we don't
not
have
even
to do
cancel.
it.
You said that you was gonna let her do it once, and then if you have the call, if you don't want her fucking no more dudes, so what you gonna do? Is this gonna happen again?
I'm undecided. We're still having that conversation because it's kind of weird because any other scenes that she ever does with another dude, it's just going to be like way less hype. It'll probably be normal. At some point in the near future, it's going to be normal, right?
Yeah.
Now, the one thing that I definitely am going to do at some point is fuck her with another guy on
That's
Plug
what
Talk.
that was my next question.
That definitely is going to happen
You just
at
went
a
straight
certain
into
point.
my next question. Like,
Because
would you do the train thing?
not the train. We just gonna like double team her probably. Like she's down, but it's also kind of a question of like because this is the thing in porn is that it's always like you do one thing and then you do the next thing, you do the next thing, and
but
so
definitely not one in the mouth, one down south. No.
one in the pussy, one in the mouth.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
No, but not one in the ass, one in the pussy. I'm not trying to have my balls clapping against it.
That's borderline.
Somebody
right
just
there.
texted me
I
that.
thought that was you in the Lena video. Yeah, Jesus Christ. You're grimy.
You're grimy.
But like I don't know. Like definitely not trying to like do I'm not doing DP. I'm not gonna let my dick rub against another guy's dick inside her vagina.
Yeah.
That to me is something I couldn't do. And then like the vagina and the asshole at the same time. I don't really think that we need to do that. But
gay.
definitely
You have to be humping him to do that.
Oh yeah, and the dudes who do it in the porn game, whenever I talk to them about it, they're all kind of like, "Yeah, I do it, but I don't like it." Like they all kind of like they don't like really want to talk about it. It's kind of weird.
Like
So yeah, I don't know. I mean,
because it's only a little piece of skin right there. Like I know that you can feel the pressure,
bro,
from. Like that's crazy,
and if it's gonna feel way better because of his
shit
dick.
Back in the day, gang,
bro,
just imagine a nigga trying to get up in that ass. Like
Rick, think about it. Think about it.
Bro.
If there's a dick in the vagina and then you're fucking the ass, that dick being in the vagina is gonna make the ass way tighter because the whole section is filled up. So it's like you're gonna be feeling the motherfucker's dick veins in there. To me, that's a little too gay. I don't think I gotta do that.
That's crazy,
especially if you come.
Yo,
oh, you gonna come?
Yo, so if you ooze on each other, that's crazy. Let's go to another topic, man. That shit is crazy.
First,
DP is too much.
I was on Clubhouse.
The oozing.
Oozing is a lot. Oozing is crazy.
Yeah, the ooze. Do you guys leave it in on pornos? Go ahead. Do y'all like bust? Do you cream pie or do you
sometimes
guys
we got a lot of different routes to finalize in the scene. You know.
Okay.
So I was on Clubhouse, right?
Great way to begin any conversation.
These niggas couldn't even say the word. They was like, "Yo, this nigga's a cuckold."
Yeah, because
they didn't even know what it
hood,
was.
cuck is a brand new term that they're probably just finding out about right now. It's really only been like all up in pop culture for like a few years now that I've been hearing tons of people say it, because Destiny is another person who gets it like crazy, and nobody's even seen like his girl will fuck with other dudes like in her private life, and he'll fuck with other girls, right? And people are on him, calling him a cuck constantly, even though they've never seen any of this content.
So wait, Destiny's fucking guys and girls in a relationship?
Yeah, but I don't know. He always tries to downplay his fucking of dudes, you know? He always tries to like not give any details about it. I'm not sure why.
Nobody play like that.
I feel like he's just like a hella low-key gay dude. Bye, dude.
He's like, so that's crazy. Like,
and then they give Sneeko hell for that too, even though he said that he just went to a sex party back in the day with his ex-girlfriend, and his ex-girlfriend got fucked by another guy at the sex party, and he watched. and this is like his ex-girl that he don't even have nothing to do with, and people are still on his ass calling him a cuck constantly. This is so much. That's so much
I'm
less.
not watching you beat my girl shit.
Yeah, that's some
I'm not
cuckoo
watching
shit.
Okay,
I'll watch the video, but I'm not trying to like be in the room or anything. But I'll fuck her with another guy. That's cool. To me, it's just like I gotta open my mind because this shit is so good for business that like all the jealousy that I felt the day that she did it or whatever is just gone. It's like, oh wow, this is the most obvious business decision ever that we gotta like at least do what we gotta do in this realm.
I salute it. If somebody listen, bro.
He never found anything I did that he didn't like. You got to look for shit to criticize me for.
That's what I'm saying. But it's like this is how we became cool though. Like we're kind of like coming from the same mind space when I'm a white boy. Like when I turn into a white boy, I'm definitely like Adam.
You got a white boy side too?
Yeah, I'm definitely like Zan Perk. I've always been on like that shit wasn't cool when I first started. People was looking at me crazy. Like, what you want to go to sleep for? What you want to do this for? It's like all the white oh, that's white people shit. Yeah. Woo. But at the end of the day, you're a porn star. I come from another background that doesn't mind your females going to go do what they got to do to go get some money.
Yeah, people who come from the pimping world, sure. But at the same time, in the pimp world, you don't do that with your wife.
Well,
you know,
wife is somebody you did.
If it was just my girlfriend, people would not be tripping out as hard.
In the P world, you got like in the P world, what? For sure.
Your wife is a hooker too, even if you're a real pimp.
Marries his bottom bitch, the one that butts.
And at any given time, she ready to do what she needs to do.
Get back out there. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day,
Put me in the
you got to
game,
be ready
coach.
to go. You got to be ready to go. Would you fuck a pimp's wife?
Yeah. Bro, I would fuck.
You would pay if you knew she was married?
Yeah, I would pay. Bro, I'm into paying for pussy.
I know. My dick can't get hard after I hand somebody some money. Like
My dick can't get hard unless I hand somebody some
It
money.
has to be.
I was never turned on by that idea. Like, just like for me, fucking a girl is all about like her really wanting to fuck me, and that's why I think like a lot of times when I'm jerking off.
So you don't think the money will make them want to?
But yo, listen,
it does.
But listen, when I jerk off,
naturally
when I'm trying to nut,
sometimes.
I think off. I'll end up thinking about some shit I did back in the day before porn. Because even though I fuck all these hot ass porn stars, the fact that they're doing it for money and I actually have no idea whether they're attracted to me or not, that kind of makes it like less arousing to me.
Yeah, because the girls that you were fucking before were going crazy just all out of the love.
Yeah, because if a girl will take a Uber to your crib to just fuck you for no reason, I mean, that's hot. There's something like very genuine about that.
That's what I was trying to tell you. Now, look. We got different tricking, like bosses type nigga. We're not just gonna hand you some money, but if a nigga fucking you or whatever, a motherfucker might give you something after. You're not getting it before. First and foremost, you're
That's
never
the weird.
getting that money.
If you paying somebody like they like give me the bread,
you don't get your bitch ass up out of here.
You feel me?
But it's like if I'm fucking with you and then I know you like a high power bitch and you are like an asset to me, I will give you like here. Or if I'm at the strip club and I make it rain hella, and then it's like, you're leaving with me, and I already paid for that. Like, I got to get my lick back.
The other thing that's been amazing about it, too, is just how many girls have been, like, showing up in my Twitter DMs and stuff, just wanting to work. And I'm just like, damn, this is, like, the best advertising for future vagina that I could have ever thought of.
Because now they want to see what you're going to do.
All these porn girls think I'm so cool now. Like, oh, you're so open-minded. You're so like this is just incredible. I'm like, yes, I am the most woke fucking dude ever. Please continue to praise me for this. Thank you. Look at Dubb. Dubb starting to look sad.
Yeah.
So
he got the droopy eyes.
It's something that I've been over the weekend. Something rubbed me like the wrong
This
way.
shit all weekend up.
Nah. Rich Homie, baby.
Yo, shout out to Rich Homie. I had him on.
What's up with you, bro?
Maybe a year ago, I had Rich Homie Quan on here. I did not expect this to happen.
I'm keeping it real with y'all. I ain't no rat.
7 months ago, I had him on. Nice guy. Shout out to him.
Yeah, that was my homeboy until this weekend.
Really? That was enough for you to just...
That was it. That was it, because this the thing. I know the history of this shit. And I don't know if Nut died to the hands of YSL. I don't know that, for the record. You know what I'm saying?
For the record, the thing that came out, let's just make it real clear.
Yeah, go ahead.
There was an audio recording, and you can head on over to End of Sentence, aka 1090 Jake's channel, if you want to see this. But basically, if you rocking with me, I'm rocking with you. But there was a clip that was leaked somehow of Rich Homie Quan being interrogated. Well, not really interrogated, just kind of freely talking. It sounded like talking to a police officer and basically laying it all out for him, a whole bunch of different shit, saying that Young Thug basically ordered the murder of Nut, who was YFN Lucci's manager and Rich Homie's manager at a certain point, and also like that he ordered the shooting of Rich Homie's dad and shit like that
4 months prior.
Yeah, so basically basically confirming a bunch of the stuff that has been alleged in the YSL RICO. Now, we know that Rich Homie Quan and Thug stopped fucking with each other at basically like the height of Rich Homie's career back in what, like 2014, 2015, whatever. They were Rich Gang, and then all of a sudden, boom, they have never had anything to do with each other since. There's been tons of rumors about why that happened, but we never really had a concrete reason. And I guess still this is not the concrete reason because this is many years after that, right?
So listen, this is what I'm trying to tell you. You're blaming him for your father 4 months earlier when y'all were best friends. Like okay, me speaking outside looking in because I was around at the time. When Nut died, Thug posted him, Birdman posted him, everybody posted him. Nobody was thinking any foul play. You get what I'm saying? This is all new to me, for the record. And when it happened, you guys had already started not showing up to shows and all that. I feel like that Rich Homie was with Thug when he was smaller than him. Mm-hmm. And he was cool with him being the undercard, like when he put him on his mixtape and all that shit. But then when he started being his equal, and they're going on tour together, and now Birdman's pumping this dude, and you were like it for ATL for 2 years or whatever, and then Thug just took off. I feel like that's when he start fading off from the shows. Now, it could have been shit going on in the background, but I just feel like you were on tour with some guys that were way too hood for you. You probably weren't comfortable around real slime. Like,
well, that's what 1090 kind of says in his video, is that basically at a certain point, Rich Homie Quan's dad stepped in and said, like, nah, don't sign to Birdman. We're going to find our own deal. We're going to do whatever. And that allegedly, according to Rich Homie, I guess, that his dad got shot at as a result of him not wanting to sign with Birdman and basically trying to exercise too much control in his career, which is a crazy ass thing to think about. Like, this would be like if somebody was thinking about signing to No Jumper, and then they were like, they had a manager, and the manager was saying like, nah, we're gonna get money somewhere else. Don't sign with Adam or whatever. And so I killed the manager. That's a crazy ass thing to allege.
That's some Suge Knight Vanilla Ice shit.
I didn't even know it worked like that. That's some wild shit.
Like, nah, you remember the story where he supposedly hung Vanilla Ice off the top?
Yeah. But at least then you're doing something to the person, not the person who's maybe like giving them advice. Like, oh, they're getting different advice. Well, we're going to kill the person who's giving you that advice. That's a wild thing to allege.
It's so much to go because, like, all right, I'm going to give you the Rich Homie. They're saying that now he's trying to claim a non-affiliate. You definitely were banging IF when you were over there.
Okay.
For sure. So you were gang banging. When I first met you, you was trying to be down with whatever the fuck was cool to be down with. You were rocking blue and shit. You know what I mean? You had Nietzsche with you, which is Gunna's man. You know what I'm saying? He had Nietzsche with him everywhere. You get what I'm saying? An altercation happened out here with us in the Grape Streets at a show where Rich Homie had canceled, then came back and did the show, but the numbers weren't as crazy because he had a seizure. This is remember when he was having seizures? Mm. Okay, so he canceled on them, but then he ended up doing the show a day after the date that it was canceled, right?
Oh, okay. That was a way to piss a promoter off, yo.
Now, it's not a regular promoter. These dudes are like, you know what I mean? Jeez. But I have no clue of what's going on. So now they asked Rich Homie, like, are you affiliated with anybody in LA? We asking you this, you know what I'm saying? So mind you, he says, no, I'm not affiliated with nothing. But mind you, he comes and calls our phone like, hey, I'm in town, come with me to this function. So you don't give me no story about this dude already asked you who you fuck with and all of this. So when I walk in, it's like, whoa, like little shitty 6 nigga, Grape Street. I'm like, damn. We would have been deeper than this. Like we like 10, 5, 6 deep, 10 maybe at the most. So we walking through, it's Grape Street. Still. Now I look down over the balcony. It was at what's the shit downstairs? The Belasco.
Belasco
It was
Theater,
at the
yeah.
Belasco. So I look down, I see all purple Jordans and shit. You know, I know the truth.
Yeah,
Like
for
now
sure.
I know what's going on. So I'm sitting there and Rich Homie goes to sleep. I still don't know the backstory yet. You get what I'm saying? So now one dude walk up like, hey, yeah, I'm from Grape Street. I'm trying to take a picture with Rich Homie. I'm like, what's that supposed to be, a passcode to get over here? Like, nigga, I'm from 6 up. Like, nigga, what's up? You get what I'm saying? I'm like, but look, this is what you could do. The promoter dude that handed us the money, if you go get him right now and you come back up here and he say that y'all with the same squad, like, I'm going to get him up. You get what I'm saying? Now, mind you, he's off of Xan or something, bro. It's impossible to get him up. I'm like, bro. So they come back up. Now they like 7, 8 deep. They got the promoter. So I'm like, all right, cool. I kind of shake him. Now, Shell was the security at the time. Shell like, hey, just tell him to wait till they get off stage. I'm like, I don't think these niggas trying to wait till you get off stage, bro. I mean, they want their picture. It's aggressive. But I don't know that you canceled the show on the fucking Grape Streets. You get what I'm saying? So now the fucking, they come back like 20 deep. So they like, nigga, get on the phone or cut that.
Redacted.
Yeah. They like, nigga, get your homies on the phone. Like, we looking for a certain guy from over there. You know what I'm saying? Then they like, oh, call your other homeboy. I'm like, bro, I'm not reaching in my pocket calling their nigga. Like, nigga, that's what I'm not finna do. I don't know what you got going on. I don't know what's going on. But the thing was, they like, oh, these guys act like they run L.A. So now they poking their chest out. Like, nigga, y'all, it ain't just one person run L.A. Like, y'all not about to run this play on us. They thinking it's a play. I still don't know. So mind you, the homies drunk. Homies get to talking crazy to these niggas. But they so drunk, they don't know that it's like 100 of them. Boom. Long story short, because we on the pod, we get off. Out of nowhere, one was walking by, the drunk homie, shout out Zuzu, on 6, you know.
Just turns into a fight?
Man, he tried to get off. Boom.
On you?
No, on them. He's drunk. All
you're
of this
saying
got cleaned
your
up.
homie starts.
All of this got cleaned up. Shout out to Grape Street. Shout out all they big homies that we all talk to. We all got everything together the next day. So this not me talking about some niggas we beef with. Boom. So he gets off. It's a brawl. Pff. Rich homie tear ass. Couple homies run. We squabbling like 100 people. I hit the ground. Mind you, I always keep this little, I had this shit for like 20 years now. I always keep this motherfucker, bro.
Shout out Jesus.
Yeah, shout out Jesus, because it don't never fall off. I swear, it been through all type of shit. You get what I'm saying? So, boom. A motherfucker, we fighting. I hit the ground. I see a purple Jordan coming to stomp me out. It's like something just gave me the strength to get back up. I ain't gonna lie. I'm fighting like 50 niggas, and it's like 4 of us that's actually fighting. Yeah. It's niggas that's tucking and trying to throw chairs, but it ain't nobody in the action. So I feel like I throw the man up, like, I get back up. Now I'm like, we gotta hit the door. Boom. So now I'm squabbling to the back. I'm trying to get to the door. Mind me on the balcony, they could easily and kill something. After that, Rich homie, I called him the next day like, damn, bro, you put us in the middle of something. I ain't even on, cuz I'm like, damn, woo. So I'm talking to Kaka. That's they OG homie name.
Kaka.
Yeah.
Kaka.
Shitty and Kaka on the phone.
Call up the homie turd.
Yeah. So,
hey, doo-doo.
boom. Now he telling me the backstory about how he canceled. They was about to book him anyway. He was getting robbed. You wasn't getting up out of there with your pieces. You get what I'm saying? You was about to do the show, and on your way out, that's why they had us park somewhere where we park. I'm like, why are y'all parking like this? We in the back, but we blocked on. I'm like, park this bitch in the front with the hazard lights on. Like, what are you doing? He goes for it. So he gets up out of there. So he calls in. I ain't gonna say the other artist name. Well, fuck it. He calls my boys from the 100 crew who talked to Waka, and he like, hey man, I don't want to be down with the Crips no more. I'm trying to switch. I'm gonna be a blood and da da da.
This is what Rich Homie told you.
I swear,
your jaw dropped. How'd you feel?
He didn't tell me that. First of all, I didn't know you was down with us. No way. You get what I'm saying? Because you ran. So my whole thing was like he was already showing signs of no loyalty to nothing that's going on. That's when I pumped my brakes on him. Then he pops up with Thug. And then when Thug starts getting bigger than him, he starts showing the signs of, oh, I don't fuck with. Why do you think YFN Lucci, some shit happened at YFN Lucci video? So like, I'm not going to keep on talking about they shit because they shit open, but it's like this whole time you've been trying to figure out how to snake them out and get them off the streets, I feel like. Really? You get what I'm saying? When I see it for confirmation, and that's what rubbed me the wrong way. You get what I'm saying?
Because when you see that video of Rich Homie talking to the cops, it's like, is he saying all this because he's trying to get off on a charge that he has or some shit? Or is he
saying it because he's jealous and he wants somebody to do something?
He's just volunteering info like because it's literally beneficial to him. If he can do something that gets somebody that he doesn't fuck with out the way, it's beneficial with him to work for the cops, right?
Exactly.
Which is wild because we're used to a different type of snitching where you're just like using it to get out of a situation. If he's really just like doing this as like a long-term strategy to get people that he doesn't fuck with out the way,
ain't cool.
Shit.
And he probably never thought that it would come out.
Never.
He probably never thought that it would come out.
And it never would have if somebody from the fucking police department didn't end up leaking it because 1090 Jake in his video says, he says that they're trying to figure out that, the YSL Woody interrogation.
They're trying to put a case on
There's a bunch of shit that should not have been released to the public. And if they figure out who's releasing all this stuff, this is stuff that is fundamentally impacting the YSL trial. So it's like, if people aren't trying to testify because they're scared, because they know that the shit might come out or whatever, then nobody's going to want to testify. Their whole case might get fucked up, and for Atlanta, that could be a fucking disaster.
One thing
it would be great for hip hop.
One thing you got to know about Atlanta: black people run Atlanta.
Yeah,
I don't give a fuck. Like the city of Atlanta, maybe Cobb County and all that other shit. The white people got that right, but the blacks run Atlanta, meaning that you pull up to the police station with a 50 ball or a dub for an officer that's making 60 a year to release a tape. They're doing it.
And if you got plausible deniability, like you really believe nobody's ever going to be able to figure out that you're the one who leaked it?
Yeah. But I mean, they probably even, bro, listen, TMZ gets way too much. They probably got to end just like TMZ got to end, but nobody's complaining out here. Like TMZ knows shit that nobody knows.
So I just checked Rich Homie's Instagram. He has not posted in the last 24 hours or so, or like 18 hours ago, he posted a story. This post right here where he's holding the weed bag. This is from May 7th. He ain't posted on here in forever. I mean, it's going to be interesting to see how he wants to react to this or what he's going to do, because it's kind of hard to imagine where he goes from here or what he's able to say to sort of
He just got out of fucking, he just came out. Like, he just came back. Like, you've been silent for years, and like now you popping out because this nigga's in jail?
That was the kind of weird thing.
As soon as you go to jail, you pop out.
When I interviewed him, it was kind of weird. It's like, oh, like, is this a press run that's kind of like predicated on the fact that someone that you don't like that has a huge presence in the industry is now gone?
Because him being in purgatory, him being in rap purgatory, like, and then just popping out, and then now this comes, like, all right, maybe you took off from rap, you got discouraged by a couple of things, now you back on the right track, you gonna drop music, whoop whoop. But it already was like already like not a coinky dink. Like, I'm looking at it, but then it's like this confirms everything that was going on. Wow. And it's like, did you pull up? That sounds like I pulled up to the police station in my own car. Yeah. That don't sound like you brought me here in the back of a police car. That sounds like I'm finna slide up there real quick, holla at him.
Yeah.
I thought it was over the nut shit. Pause.
That's part of what he said.
It was. He said that he went down to Miami.
Nah, but you said he's like hating on Young Thug. I thought it was over the nut shit.
Yeah, what I'm saying is that was probably the icing on the cake. If he
that made him
like,
pop. Like, he was already mad at this nigga blowing up, getting better than him, stealing his whole shine. Yeah. Now my manager gone, bro. Fuck that.
You gotta think he feel like he put him on with the "get the fuck out my face." That was actually a hot ass song, but let's be real. Thug walked on you on your song.
Yeah, that Rich Gang shit was a commercial for Thug.
to walk on to show that that's what I figured they stopped. Like, oh, Birdman just put you in a bad position and said
what I thought
he put y'all on the same shit just to show.
Okay, if Rich Gang fell apart because of Rich Homie acting bougie and basically like thinking he was better than Thug or thinking he was better off with Thug, nobody in the history of hip hop has ever fumbled the bag as bad as that because his whole career would be straight if they had just stayed down.
Get money, second stream and still get money. But honestly, I think he probably seen some spooky shit and he was square. He ain't trying to be too much.
Gang, that's what I'm trying to tell you. Being around people from the projects every day on tour. It can make
some
you
wild
think,
bro, they gonna eat you alive, bro.
All right,
they
maybe I'm not made for this shit.
Niggas taking your clothes, you taking off shoes, leaving them. You see niggas wearing your shit.
Your shoes, daring you to ask about that
what?
shit. Like what? Like
you buying a pint, everybody drinking your shit, nigga. What?
You getting stood on? You getting stood on?
And then you telling such a hey y'all niggas calm down. Yeah, you a bitch while you snitching on your bitch ass nigga.
Oh shit!
That's why I'm like, bro. I know what's going on. Like, and not for me seeing it. It's just like I know
tough,
Rich Homie, and I grew up
tough.
with Thug. So I'm like, yeah, that on tour. First of all, hopefully y'all wasn't on the same tour bus. And then secondly, Rich Gang fell apart because I feel like Bird, and it's not. Cause I don't know for real, but I know Bird is kind of stingy. That's what they say. He's not the QCP.
He's kind of like the richest guy ever out of hip hop, but he still has that stingy reputation. Or I mean, there's been a lot of allegations of him not working well with other artists. Right?
That's what I'm talking about. It's
not getting money.
And this is me talking as a
money up the way he's supposed to,
like he's supposed to.
And there's been tons of lawsuits about him not paying certain vendors and whoever.
Oh yeah. I don't even know about the vendors and shit. That's the crazy part.
Some people think like you just owe them putting you in that position.
But let's say that the Rich Gang tour was featuring Birdman. He was making just as much as you guys tonight to pull up. That's for sure. He was making just as much as y'all. But like I said, if you're in a situation and the motherfucker comes up with a great idea to get you out the situation and then you say okay to the situation, you had a chance to back out while you were broke. Don't wait till you run the bag up and then be like, he put me in this bad contract. He did this, he did that. It's like
that
it
shit
was
out
a
and work
bad
and
contract
eat up on
when
the
you
next
signed it. I know people told you don't do it. You get what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker, lawyer, whatever. They're gonna tell you like this isn't in your best, and then you went and did it anyway.
Right.
And I feel like Slime's just so low. He not looking at it like that. Like, okay, Birdman, I know you, but like you putting me in this position, bro.
Never signed.
You feel me? Like
Slime never signed the paper.
And it's weird because you will see Birdman having tons of relationships with artists now, whether it's a Blueface or an Elite Choppa, where they'll do a song together or they'll be around each other a bunch and stuff, but then they never really seem like they end up signing to Birdman in the long run, which is kind of odd, right? Like just given how successful Birdman has been over the years, that in recent years it seems like he has a hard time actually getting artists really on board.
Do you think that he's doing it on purpose? Like, I know he's not going to be relevant that long. Let me just get in right now and don't offer the right contract to where they don't sign and I just get my money now?
I think, all right, I'll give you also my experience. I haven't dealt with Master P. Not dealt with him, but like, I had him on the podcast and I'm talking to him about signing artists and shit. And, this is like a guy who made like an absurd amount of money at a certain point. But I'm starting to realize that to Master P, it doesn't even seem worth it for him to sign an artist and make money off streaming because he used to be able to get money at such an absurd rate through the CDs and shit, Yeah. So I feel like Master P is somebody who is just not going to do the kind of deal that's actually going to get an artist to sign at this point. And I kind of feel like that.
I don't even think they had a teams, bro. Like a lot of these people, you got to have like a new updated type of team. You feel me? Like I deal with a lot of these like not artists, but these managements and these like, whatever record labels and stuff. Some of the team, they got the money, but they don't have like a new 2023 team that's like marketing through Twitch and Twitter and stuff like that. They still on some guerrilla, put them out there with the posters on the wall and we doing these shows. That shit don't work no more. So a lot of these artists, they want to sign to somebody with them Cathys and them Coles. They don't want to sign to the motherfuckers with the big homie such and such and this is his old
like,
nigga.
How am I this far in and I'm just finding out that Snapchat is like a fire ass space. Like, you get what I'm saying? It's like I'm the king of don't give him the game. And you know what I'm saying?
And a lot of people, a lot of older people, they don't be like older, whatever. Their minds aren't open to that. You know, they're not
because they got it one way their whole career. So it's like switch up, like
because now maybe the best thing that you could do for your artist is to get them on Aiden Ross shit or some streamer.
I work
type shit.
I be doing these collaborations with certain brands, and like, you know, you'll talk to like, oh yeah, talk to the management. The management be on some like, well, yeah, let's just get a billboard and let's go and get the posters. And I'm like, I'd rather take that bread and do like a fucking Twitter campaign or something. Or like, let's do something like that, you know? And then you'll mention certain stuff and they won't be down for it. I'll be like, y'all just too old to see the vision. You know what I mean? Nobody want to sign to y'all old motherfuckers out. Don't see the vision.
Period.
So just to put a cap on this, you think that Rich Homie Quan is like, I don't really see how he works his way out of this, because you take somebody like Boston Richie's excuse or his explanation is a little bit more plausible. You know, he says, oh, I gave the cops a fake name. Well, I mean, okay, that kind of makes sense or whatever. Like, this is very hard to imagine how Rich Homie is gonna like.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see what he
comes up with.
I mean, the L is already there. It's like, has he been living his life in the streets recently? Has he been like? Does it affect him? Has his music been going crazy anyway?
His music has not been going crazy.
Yeah, so it's
as
like,
far as I know at this point,
I don't even know when he dropped last.
Nobody knows.
He dropped he dropped when he came on the show with Adam.
Yeah, he had a project coming out at that time. Look, you search his name and the first thing that comes up. But all right, let's see his most recent videos. He's uploading some shorts. 6 months ago, he put out a video with 200K. 6 months ago, this one has 600K. This one has 185K. He did put out one with 1.6 million. But yeah, it doesn't look like it's going super good at this point.
I just hate when people try to go crazy when somebody either die or get locked up. Like, come on, bro. That shit be crazy to me. Like, it's like, I don't know, with hip hop, you gotta have a backbone, and it shows that you don't have one, and that's what the crazy part about it be.
Okay.
Have you ever popped a VIP perk?
I'm still waiting on mine. I know I got some coming in the mail soon. All right.
I've been making them.
I seen a pretty interesting story pop up. I don't know if you guys saw this, but somehow Afroman and Young Buck got into a tussle this weekend, and the person that was involved with it was Los Angeles' own Lil Sody. Now, it's interesting because I know you don't like Lil Sody, and at least part of that. You didn't?
Nah,
I think we edited it out of the podcast. Okay, well, you're not supposed to like it.
Yeah. I mean, go ahead with your story. I'll explain me and Sody's relationship.
Let me ask this. Is it fair to say that Young Buck is associated with the 60s? Is that public knowledge?
Right now,
you don't know?
Yeah, okay. You probably have to
I've heard it rumored.
I've seen that before, though. But
I've heard it rumored. I've seen pictures of Young Buck hanging out with various generals of that sort or whatever. So that makes it kind of interesting to me too.
That was the funny part, though. Now that you got all that over with, that was crazy because I'm like, damn, Buck.
And Afroman also is affiliated with 8 Trey, and that's why Lil Sody be moving around with him or at least that was the beginning of them having a relationship. But apparently, Young Buck walks up into the spot, and you can see the video on TMZ. I'm not going to show it right here because I don't want to get copyright claimed or whatever. But apparently, he whacked Lil Sody on the belly or something. Now we don't know if he just sort of like tapped him on some like cool shit, which is kind of weird because I'm not going to touch your belly no matter what.
Yeah, that's some little homie shit.
But you can hear,
calm down, bro.
You can hear them yelling about the fact that he got his belly touched by Young Buck, and that was what sparked this big ass brawl with like 30 people. And they were trying to say the Young Buck was drunk or on drugs or whatever. His excuse, he says that he don't drink and he doesn't do drugs. So that's not what this was about at all.
Did you see him on the stage?
No.
Did you see him sitting on the stage drunk?
I just seen the backstage video.
Yeah.
I just seen them chilling in back or fighting in back more specifically.
I've never seen the fight video yet.
You ain't seen it? I'm going to pull it up right now.
Yeah. I haven't seen the fight video. I was searching high and dry for that. Lil Sody. So who won though? Because Young Buck wasn't tweeting like he lost.
You can watch the video.
And it's NH on mine, nigga. You know
can watch the video and you're still going to have no idea who won because it's just...
That's Afroman.
Yeah, you see, Afroman is super easy to see.
Got an all over weed print suit.
You should maybe blow this when we play this back.
Oh, that's Sody.
That is Sody on top of Buck, huh?
That's Sody with the cuz ass.
Yeah, I can see this way better than I saw it on Twitter this morning.
No, that's Sody right there. That's somebody else that was whooping his ass.
Okay,
with
the
that
dude with
hate
the jersey was a
on.
different dude. Oh yeah, okay. There's an arrow to Young Buck.
They packed him out.
No, it was hard. It was hard. It was out of line.
It was hard. See,
It was
even
hard. It
Afro
was
Man
hard.
saying
It
that he
was
hit
out
him
of
too
line.
hard.
Hey man, no.
That's fucked up. He just wanted to do that. That's deeper than this. He was just hollering at you, bro.
Don't punch me in my stomach.
He just was him, man. He's strong, just like you.
Put your hands on.
He's strong.
I'm a man. Don't
Nah, he just hollering at you.
I don't know him.
That shit deeper than this.
I don't know him.
Talk about it.
That's the gist of it. All right, so
Oh, so he wanted to holler at him. Hey, what up?
I mean, we're not sure exactly
He
what
said
kind
it's
of belly
deeper
tap it
about
was.
He said it's deeper than this. Talk about it. So basically, they saying Sody got off on him because he from neighborhood.
You think?
Why
At
do you
the
even
end of the
go
day-
from there?
See, that's what I was thinking when I heard deeper than that. I'm like,
Yeah.
what could be deeper about it? Unless they maybe have a little bit of a history, but that seems pretty unlikely,
I mean,
right?
Sody used to be with Jeezy. I don't think Jeezy and Buck beef.
Not that I know of.
I've never heard of it.
Yeah.
But,
Young Buck, any problems he has with other people is eclipsed by the fact that his problems with 50 Cent has been like the defining thing of his career.
All
right?
I'm thinking is with the stomach tap, that's like honestly, just any time, whether it was you was throwing up some wrong shits and I'm trying to tell you to calm down, bruh, like chill out, or
that's out of pocket if you trying to holler at somebody. Like that's like touching the nigga head.
yeah.
Like, hey, what up? You get what I'm saying? Like, hey, check it out. Like, you get what I'm saying? The stomach tap, I would take it disrespectful, especially from a dude that's frequent with trannies.
It has been rumored.
It's been rumored. I mean, that's what I heard. So
He
it's
denies
like,
it more than anybody
if
ever.
nigga rub my stomach, nigga, while you drunk, nigga, I'll probably get off too. I ain't gonna lie,
GPS.
but not like that.
GPS.
Not like that. I fuck with Buck, but I'm just trying to see what would go in his head. Cause I can only believe what the dude says, right?
Right.
If he's your friend. So, all right, boom. But what's going through this dude from A-Tray Gangsters that already knows that you affiliate with somebody else? You tap him on the stomach. You got this history. They can play it any way except for gangbanging.
Mm-hmm.
And they still could get their lick. Because it looked like the person that was on top of him wasn't Sody.
I mean,
get
it
what
might have
I'm
just been
saying?
his mans that was with him that decided that he was going to hop on him. I don't know.
Was he from A-Tray?
I mean, if he's with Afroman and Sody on tour, probably
Yeah,
something like
tap
that.
on the- that's
He's at
what
the
I'm
very
saying.
least,
That's
he's
what
with
I'm
them.
Like,
you
that's
know?
why I'm like, nigga, the tap on the stomach don't have you ground and pounded nobody. Like, once he hit the ground, it's like,
But
fuck
bro,
that,
you
nigga,
hear him
get up outta
saying
here.
it right away. Like, you hit me mad hard in the stomach. Like, you know, that he clearly like felt like that was the thing. I doubt that he like thought up a whole new narrative right
Yeah,
then in
so
the
he
whole
was
minute. He
drunk. I feel
actually
like-
seemed like he was genuinely pissed.
If you
That's
don't
the
brace
drunk
your
on me
stomach,
doing too
that
much.
shit gonna hurt.
Yeah.
Drunk on me doing too much. That's what that was.
I'm about to fire on his old ass. I don't fuck with cuz anyway.
You get what I'm saying? That's exactly
Different
right.
generations.
Weird ass been over
You
there
know
throwing
that
up all
cross
this
that. Thank
neighborhood
you.
shit all night.
You know that they went nap crazy, cuz.
Been
Like,
throwing up this neighborhood shit all night. I'm about to fire on this
nigga.
nigga. He say anything to me.
Young Buck will throw up neighborhood on stage though. It's like that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, nah. It's in his tweet or in his whatever he posted, or was it a comment? It was on one of these things. It was like, everybody know where I stand with this shit. NH.
So they're trying to not make the gang related part of it necessarily the biggest public narrative, but from behind the scenes, it would be assumed that that's probably a big factor in all this.
Yeah.
Wait, so what's your deal with Sody?
So listen.
He's probably gonna have to come on here and explain the
This
situation.
the thing,
so-
bro. I don't got cause Sody and them have reached out through I got cousins from it's right down the street. You get what I'm saying? That's what people fail to realize. Like all these people, like is right across the street. So if you got family that lives in the area, they can easily be
I
from
passed
over
up
there.
Florence already. Hold on.
Yeah,
I'll
you get
to
what
that
I'm
shit
saying?
back quick.
So I got cousins from over there, and they're proud of their cousin's success. So they like, hey, the homie trying to, you know what I mean? Like, I'm like, it ain't no problem. It's just, nigga, I see what he did, like, after Nip died, but have you ever came out and snatched all them little disrespectful videos down from Nipsey that made you viral, that got you to where you at? Like, it's no way possible we could do music together because I stand with Nip. And it's like, you didn't start liking Nip till he died. But I know the backstory on that too. He was reaching out to Nip, trying to squash everything. And then Nip was already like, you did too much. And I'm way too big to turn back around for that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's just like, it ain't no ill intent. I mean, I'm from, you know what I'm saying? I grew up on the other side of the tracks. So it ain't nothing like that. But at the end of the day, I'm not doing no content, no music or nothing with you until you come out and really show your respect for Nip. Because you walked on a peace treaty walk. Go ahead, take that shit down. If you a changed man, take that shit down.
Oh, it's old disc videos?
All that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got to take all that down. Because then I'm looking like a clown.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you with this dude? Like, yeah, I mean.
Yeah, bro, that'd be the crazy thing about these podcasts and this shit. You know, I've been doing like a lot more of them lately, like going on people's shows. And you gotta do the research because you'll hop on some nigga shit that said some bullshit a long time ago. And you on this motherfucker looking like a clown. Like, damn, that nigga, you did all that?
Yeah.
Bro, I remember I put up on Soulja Boy one day. I did not know all the disrespectful. I would have slapped the fuck out of Soulja Boy.
Oh, Soulja Boy, but Soulja Boy's a bitch.
But dissing who?
Draco, you didn't see the. Now you're dead. Now you're dead. I'm like, bro, I just seen you. You asking for loose leaves. I would have slapped the fuck out of you if I'd have seen all these videos. Now I look like a clown.
Would you really? You get down like that in 2023?
Draco? Yeah, come on, bro. You seen what he said about Draco? It's my boy, bro.
He said wild ass shit about me too, but I would never expect somebody like you to
not about
carry
Draco,
that with
bro.
you. Yeah.
Not with Draco. Like, you're not disrespectful to my homie.
Like, not gonna wood, but if you passed away, somebody talk bad about you, you was my homeboy.
I'll slap the fuck out of him.
Cause nigga on that nigga ass, like, you can't talk about the dead because he ain't here to defend
doing it before.
himself.
That was between y'all. It's goofy before.
Right,
but after he died, you go on here and you say
nobody's
some
there to
goofy
defend
shit.
him, so now I'm here. That's why I got into it with Soulja Boy. Remember, he made a big video about me. Nigga, come on, Soulja Boy.
And Soulja Boy is not like that.
I'ma have my boy, my researcher, Milk, the real Milk Tyson. I'ma have him go back and get them photos of you shaking out your boots while you talking to me.
Really?
Shaking.
Where'd
him
you
and
see him?
Sean Kingston. Man, come on, man. Like, Sean is cool, but we was talking, and cuz he's a bitch. Like a pure bitch. Like, I've been knowing Soulja since he moved to LA when he was living 717 Olympic and all that. Come on, bro. Like, you not even coming like this at all. You shot a nigga on accident in your house, bro. Stop trying to, that's your claim to fame.
And it's cool because we know it. And then when it's happening to other people, it's cool. But like, you just like, bro, come on. Draco used to have you shutting up. Like, my bad. I'm like, stop saying that. Yes. Take it down. Yes. I seen it. You calling yourself Draco, take that shit down. Okay.
You get what I'm saying?
Like, come on.
Now he dead, you got a whole lot to say about it. Like, come on, bro. You not coming like that, period.
It's wild in this like hip hop space though too, because it's like, who do you decide that you're gonna have that level of loyalty to? Because there's people that tried to get No Jumper interviews that I basically said, nah, I can't do it because you dissed this person right after they passed or whatever. And for me, I would be looking crazy. I'm not going to get specific at all.
You just got to make them apologize, or you got to make them renege.
That's not going to happen.
Yeah,
that's not going to happen with the situation I'm talking about. Yeah. But I would look nuts up here if I was talking to somebody who was like really violating Draco right after he passed, right?
Yeah.
Even just my relationship with him. And that's one of the closer relationships I had in the past however many years or whatever. But, you know, sometimes it's way more mutual. I'm interviewing people and like, you know, I fuck with them and we cool and everything, but there's nothing that's gonna say that I can't interview their ops or whatever.
You know? The Draco shit was like, it was business, it was friends, it was family.
He not gonna fuck with you unless you family.
Yeah.
This is the thing with Draco. He's not coming everywhere. He wasn't coming nowhere. Like, he didn't.
All three of us, he done put up on you like shit. He would not.
It be plenty of nights like he like, hey, yo, homie's calling me to go to the studio. You gonna be there? Like, nigga, if you gonna be there, I'ma go. But if not, shit, they gotta catch me later. So I'm pulling out like, I'm gonna be there. I'm about to pull up.
I miss Draco 4:00 in the morning on Instagram Live energy.
Yeah. I miss
all the mumbling.
No, coming back from the studio playing the songs after he made them that night, like waiting in the car on the ride home. You see the lights passing.
That's good. He's mumbling his ass off at 4 in the morning. Yeah, man.
That was a wild time.
Like, you got to get right up on him to hear what he's saying.
Yeah.
Draco is so funny because he'll be clowning the fuck out of you right there, and you sit right here, and you wouldn't know because you think he talking to himself, but he's burning your ass up. Yeah, 6 up. But it don't be like beef type shit. It's not beef type shit, but he lightweight roasting you while you think that he's laughing with you.
But you want to know the last time I seen him, and I didn't even get a chance to say hi to him, and I always regret it, is at that shit in Burbank at who's that car thing?
Yeah, West Coast Customs.
West Coast Customs. And I'm like leaving. Like this is when we first signed Sky Bree, and we had just like went to this thing, and like there's a vlog from it and everything. You're in the thumbnail, I think, and like we're on the way, like about to hop in the Uber, and right as I'm leaving,
He pull up.
I look over to the stage and I see him like talking to OGZ or some shit, and I'm thinking like, damn, it's gonna take me like 10 minutes if I try to get my ass all the way back up to the stage now to say what
you
up.
have to go around the
and
side.
then get all the way back to the Uber just so I could say hi to somebody for 30 seconds. I'm like, whatever, I'll see him soon. And that was,
you can't cherish. You gotta cherish your moments.
So funny about that show. I did that show. I threw Draco face on the flyer, right? And this is like probably like a year after he get out. And he like, how much you got for me? And I tell him out. He said, bro, you're not about to just keep giving me this and keep eating up off me. I need this now. Like, and I'm like, bro, I don't even think I'm making that. Like, you think I'm like, you gotta understand I have a lot of expenses. You know what I mean? Like I'm spending like $60K on just the stage and shit. Like, come on, it's gonna be good. You do one song. Nah, I need this. So then I get somebody else. Boom. I get somebody else. We sell it out. It's good. We
and he
get
comes
there.
anyway?
He comes. No, he gonna come anyway. Hey, give me the mic. I'm about to do a song.
Yeah, there you go for free. He just, because he loves this shit. The reason that he was at where he was at that day is because he loves this shit.
Oh, LA put being on a stage in LA.
He
want to be on any stage.
No, I'm talking about where he passed. Like, he wasn't making no crazy
California. That's why his first song is California's Hero. Any stage in California, he wants to be on the toppest of it because he was actually raised here. He's not a nigga that was raised on the outskirts. He was Los Angeles to us is the capital. He was raised in the capital and he became the biggest one
to the streets.
And from the get-go to the go. No sour shit, no. And y'all see a lot of shit in this industry is snitching. I mean, he went to jail several times and didn't tell to get out. A lot of people go to jail once or twice and do something that's in hip-hop is not creditable. He's never did this.
I remember when sitting in the cell with that nigga when it was just a gun case. We sitting right there. I'm like, damn. I said, they done bled us back out the streets. Woo, woo, right? He like, yeah. He like, well, I got the label, the labels, right? Like 3 weeks later, we bump into each other. He like, man. I'm like, man. He like, man, yeah, it's ugly. I'm like, bro, as soon as you get cracking, they trying to keep you off the streets. You get what I'm saying? He like, shit is what it is. Like, nigga, he squabbling ops and all that. Like, nigga, he went. But that's why I'm like, that's how you know when it's a real nigga because, hey, you know what type of life you live. If they come knocking for that, you got to just sit down for a second. It just is what it is. Either fly straight or be ready.
Be ready. He was always ready.
It ain't no in between with the streets, and that's what I be trying to get people to like. You knew you was playing. Like, this is why I don't like snitches, because you know you play ball in this field, and you know what come with it. By any means, you can't tell on nobody when everything comes crashing down. Like,
it's a part of it. It's an unspoken agreement if you be a part of it.
Let's say I leave some birds at your house, right?
Yeah, sure.
I don't support
I leave
that.
some birds.
Sure. Terrible idea.
Look, that's what I'm saying. And I leave a gun at your house too, right?
Yeah,
no,
sure.
Definitely don't do that.
So they hit my house and your house at the same time. My house squeaky clean. They
They're not
find
gonna care
all that
about
shit.
that. They gonna care about the fentanyl.
And they found all the birds over there, right? 6 You're obligated not to tell on me no matter what.
You
shouldn't have never took that shit in your house. Not like that. It's just like from the streets, the homies ain't even thinking that. Nigga already like, nigga, you know you paying for this lawyer. Like, you know what you doing. If I got a bail, you paying that.
If you got birds, you paying for my lawyer.
I'm not spending on no lawyer or nothing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You not spending, but you got to be authentic. And the thing that I'm going to do is, because I know that I'm going to go get you the lawyer. Nigga, try to snitch. She's getting paid or he's getting paid by me.
Let me bring up some spicy shit right here. OTM put out a video. Now, people who don't know, OTM was like two dudes who were younger dudes who were signed to Stink Team or working with Stink Team, whatever. They put out a video that was like essentially a Draco tribute, and then somebody from Draco's estate got the video removed. OTM were not happy about this. They were posting about how being all pissed off that it got removed and everything. How do we feel about it?
You should have paid.
You should have paid.
You should have paid.
It's like, it goes back to that thing, bro. Like, if you're going to be a part of something and this is your window, like, work whatever you gotta work out, nigga, and make it better next time. But you just gotta, you know,
you gotta do it the right way when it comes to a dead person's music.
No.
Was
Fuck
it copyrighted?
You don't know the
you
backstory.
talking about the music.
You talking about the
we
music.
talking about
That's
the
one thing.
relationship.
We know they Draco fans. We know that they family. We know all of that. But you didn't keep it real, even though it was a little bit of something. You should have kept it real with the people that been right there.
But them falling out with the rest of the Stink team is kind of, I mean,
was business.
It's weird,
business
right?
Is business.
Because it's an independent, because of Draco's passing, it's kind of like you have to respect the relationship that Draco had up until the moment that he passed. And then whatever happens after that in terms of their relationship with the other people that were with Draco, it's kind of like a completely separate.
Yeah, but you're thinking it's an unspoken agreement.
Over the percentage,
You're not thinking of as actual business contracts.
Right.
You have a contract that you're supposed to deliver.
You just got some dollars. You was here on tour with us. You lived off his name. We keeping it going. Then you get a deal.
But their point was that the shit was going to be copyrighted no matter what, so they weren't going to make any money off it. They were just putting it out because they just wanted to.
Keeping the truth alive,
We're
bro.
talking about the song. We're talking about the backstory on why the estate even came and snatched that.
They're supposed to give up 20%, right?
You should have paid to play. We've been taking you on tour and all of that shit. Now you got a deal. I'm just telling you to bust down.
We gave you his platform. Nobody else could ever say anything about that. We gave you his platform. You had the team behind you.
I wasn't thinking.
All you have to do is uphold your end of the deal. It's a deal at the end of the day. And from what I know, that they didn't want to uphold the end of the deal. So, even the people in place to make sure that they uphold the end of the deal didn't want to uphold the end of the deal. And at the end of the day, when you do that, you're not keeping the truth alive because you're not giving back to the estate.
You're not giving back. So it's like, nigga, all right, cool. You could be a Draco fan. But now every time that you do something we got control of, we shutting it down. Duh.
That's business,
That's
bro.
super duh. Like, duh.
And I mean, I know a lot of people who got songs with Lil Peep, Juice WRLD, X, whatever, and it's like you absolutely cannot drop this after the person passes. Like, you know, you can't even think about putting that shit out there.
I got an unreleased Draco track coming out at the end of the month.
So the fact that you're able to be a part of something and put out something that's going to help keep the truth alive, and then making sure you're the exact predecessor, in my eyes, that's worth whatever business, especially if you signed a contract. Because now you're not able to use anything from this person.
Now, listen, your 20% would have had you been able to do that shit for free.
20% of $1 million. Now they don't even want it. I don't think it would have been any song he wanted. They would have had.
But is them not wanting to still give that percentage to Draco's estate or whatever? Is that the whole reason why they fell out with the Stink team? Or you think there's other shit?
Yes.
Really? That was the whole thing.
That's solely. Because you wiggled your way in.
And you got to think the estate isn't just like, okay, the estate is the whole conglomerate. You feel me? So if you're not contributing to the truth, then you're taking away from the truth.
What the fuck is going on with Remble?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Damn, the last thing he dropped was the fucking Yachty collab, which has
Rock
25
climbing.
million from 1 year ago. I mean, it felt like Rumble was
Bro, I'm
fucking
loyal to the
exploding
soil.
at
That's
some
my
point.
whole thing. Like, anybody that ever put me in any type of position, I'ma honor that. You feel me? To the end. And a lot of people don't be feeling like they need to.
Did they try to say some paperwork surface on Rimble?
I think
They tried to.
It was something. I don't know what.
I'll stop there. Look, when Draco says it's over, it's over.
Yeah.
I'm not about you tell me it's over, it's over.
So did it was over before?
Yeah.
Oh, see, you know, I wasn't there.
Yeah. It
Well,
was
but that
over.
was another
It
situation.
was like this thing.
He was
Draco
supposed to
fucked
sign
with
to
him.
Draco.
Draco
Yeah.
fucked with him. Draco put him on that platform, did all the songs.
Oh,
put him
he
on
don't
all
got
the-
him on paperwork?
He didn't put him on paperwork. He started talking to a deal and got a deal and didn't even mention, like, Draco didn't get nothing. So, you know, the newer things is now we have contracts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying we about to have a lawyer go after our bread. No, it's up to you and your management to give us our percentage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's giving the percentage. You don't do that now. Okay, let me show you what you missed out on, because a lot of this shit won't clear without somebody giving it the green light or telling them take it off the chopboard.
Damn.
That's crazy.
That is crazy.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was over before. I thought that he was
Drake,
signed to bro.
No, because then he started having meetings and shit with the label and shit, and then Draco like, what the fuck? Like, I literally I made the flow, gave you the pass to use the flow, gave you some of the biggest features songs, and then you go to these motherfuckers without me? They don't even want to pay me for the tour?
You know, I was telling the motherfucker, I was telling him off the rip. Before, he like, nah, he's straight. I'm like, damn. I'm like, nigga sounded just like you. I'm sliding in the car. I'm thinking it's you. You know, I'm fresh out. I'm like, nigga, they got the whole lingo.
I thought that song was
I was like, what's going on? He like, oh,
What song?
Lil Cuz straight. He good.
What is it called? Roof Chris?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
But that's the thing, bro. Like, once that happened to you, now you know. But Draco.
I mean, the karma on that.
It took a long time. It didn't take a long time, but it did take a minute because you had to, like, Draco fresh out. And I'm like, don't really beef with these niggas. Like, you got to suck them all in. These are your little homies. Like, nah, I think these niggas will stay and pay their homies. Like, don't think like that because they already thinking you think like that.
Everybody in this business thinks that they're going to be able to just fuck with people on a genuine level, and the truth is that whenever you do that, you always end up feeling like you wish that you got shit done more in a serious way, business-wise, right?
Especially when you start, not everybody, because some people do it that way and they be cool, but like after you start getting sued and motherfuckers this, bro, I'm damn near giving my interns MDMAs, whatever.
MDMA, yeah, you are giving them MDMA, but you are also giving them NDAs, which is slightly different.
So how many famous people you seen live on my couch? Anytime a nigga hit the couch, make him sign a contract. Dead homies, you can't even live here. You niggas be so much bitch buster niggas when you get your money. When I got the money, it's cool. Then when you bitch ass niggas get the money on the dead homies, you act like a motherfucker. I be like, damn. 06, so you was taking showers in my bag.
It went from me thinking about you to you. I gotta ask you.
Was showering at the local pool when you lived at my house.
Nigga skipped out without caring?
You hear me?
You just know what it is. It's
Like left shit streaks on your towels too.
No. You wasn't. No. I said it was showering at the pool.
Oh,
This the thing, bro. I started. Yeah, you can take a shower at my house, but nigga, you're not about to be at my house thinking you finna take a shower every day.
what if I leave a
You
shit
might
stain
skip
on the
a
towel?
day. You're going.
You gotta do some laundry.
You're going.
Right.
That towel's going with you.
All right, let's do this topic before we wrap up. So I've always been involved with this conversation a little bit because a lot of the homies who ride BMX and shit, the last few years they've been painting their nails. It started out black. They'd be painting the shit black. And I get it. If you want some hipster shit, you want some weird ass ketamine den type shit, then you might just be painting your nails. But we're seeing it now kind of seep into hip hop. We've seen like Lil Uzi or Cardi or whoever, I forget. People have been rocking the painted nails. But now we got the sixth god, the king of hip hop, who nobody on this platform, I guarantee, is going to talk shit about because everybody's waiting for the cosign. Drake coming out with some fucking Easter nails on right here. He got some yellow, some blue. I don't know exactly. Yeah, yellow and blue.
You said we're not gonna talk shit about what?
Yeah,
I mean, I just want to know what y'all think
that
of it.
shit soft as fuck. My brother do that shit. He a big buff ass nigga. I ain't like, man, that shit ain't it, bro.
I think this is like the Lil Yachty shit because Lil Yachty owns his own.
Nah, he been separated from that shit because they were sending us packages when that shit first came out. Crete. It was called Crete or something.
Yeah, tour is about to start.
He split up with that shit
Even though
right
he
away.
doesn't have to do a publicity stunt. Tour is about to start. Put Drake in the fucking media real quick.
But Drake don't got to do
Yeah,
nothing to get
he
attention,
don't have
right?
to do that shit. But it's just like I don't think Drake is smashing. I mean,
Yeah, I don't think it's no feminine shit.
I like
At all, no feminine shit. Just like
He's a
niggas be
style
having
dog,
match
right?
the
He
wives.
got to be at the forefront of new trends and shit if he wants to continue to be who he is in this
Would y'all
game,
paint
right?
y'all nails?
nah, I ain't going that way.
What about blue?
I'm not going nowhere.
Well, you don't understand. We was raised in some real aggressive
My mama
households.
fucked me up. My
Like
mama
some
fucked me up.
real
My mom,
aggressive hoes.
I
I'm
swear to
Jamaican.
God.
I ain't doing
so
it
when my
either.
brother, it's my stepbrother, so it's not my mom. But even she said it right in front of him. She's like, yeah, Zaire next. She's like, man, no the fuck he ain't. I'm talking about before I could respond. Like, nigga, you crazy. She's like, no the fuck you come in this motherfucker with your nails, baby. You sit your ass outside. I swear to God. It ain't you can't do that in my household. Like, you can't do that. None of that shit.
I feel like I would look ridiculous painting my nails. I'm a grown ass man.
As a kid,
I'm not on some gangster shit, but I'm a 39-year-old white guy. I would look crazy. Drake, it doesn't look that crazy to me, although I still would probably have rather he just went his whole career without doing this, to be totally honest.
It's like
know.
as a kid, whenever we used to do any type of bitch made, crying, any type of thing that's towards the girl, and this is when we stayed on 52nd and Hoover, and they would do drive-bys a lot. My dad, any of the boys would act like a girl that would put you on the dress and stand you in the front yard.
Oh no!
yeah.
For
That's
real?
crazy.
They will put you on the dress. Since you want to act like a girl, we're gonna put you on the dress and stand you in the front yard.
That's
a hell of a way to keep a nigga up out of there.
What the fuck? That's
But what
that's
if
some
one of y'all liked
hardcore
it and never
parenting.
took it off?
What, man? What? So you can't do none of that. Emotional, crying, upset, jealous.
But
all
how
of
are you
that.
going to equate that to painting your nails?
You got some girl.
It all falls under the same realm in our
Yeah, it's
household.
like,
Like,
put the-
Anything feminine?
anything feminine. Like, nigga.
Oh, you want to? You like wearing your mama's shoe? You want to play? You like you
Listen,
playing with your cousins in there? Put them on the dress. Put them outside.
Get caught like this. Like, let your sitting around in your wrist. You might not even be paying no attention. When
You
get
scared to fight
slapped-
you anything?
No, I'm talking about your wrist being like say you doing something like I done seen my cousin get slapped in the face for just doing
be standing
this.
like this. If you standing like
hands
this,
on your hips and all that.
I would get
nigga,
punched in the chest for that, but
Man.
not put outside in the dress.
what?
And
You want to
try
act
to-
like anything? You want to act like a girl?
No.
What you want to paint your nails? You sitting there playing with your nails with your sister? Put him on the dress, send his ass outside.
Yeah.
You want to
see
be
how that
put her?
feel.
Yeah, let's see how that.
Now,
feels.
let me ask you this. Did you keep like a special dress for this humiliation ritual?
No,
Did
it's
you-
whatever dress
one
is around. They'll
size
put you
fits
on
all?
your auntie dress, your sister. I got a sister, so they'll put you on your sister dress.
My sister fat.
Yeah, stand
It
your
don't
ass
matter.
outside.
Put
Baggy
this
ass
shit on,
moo-moo
cause,
on
like,
this.
That's crazy. That's good. But see, this is the thing.
Don't
That's
even
why I was
try.
like,
You won't even
there-
ask. You're terrified of trying any girly
There
shit.
was no child abuse laws when we were kids.
Yeah.
Probably were, you just
there
don't-
were, but they didn't give a fuck.
There was so much
Listen,
crack going on.
bro. A motherfucker get their ass whooped. If Drake whoop his son ass tonight, Drake will be slandered for the rest of his career.
Oh, yeah. If Drake puts his kid out in the Calabasas front yard with
Bro,
a dress on.
I swear to God, back in the day, a motherfucker was getting their ass whooped at the mall, the movie theater. Man, I got my ass whooped everywhere.
Really?
I used to fuck up though, but it's like it wasn't no switch on. Like it's like if I cuss my daughter out or my son out in public, they're gonna be like, "Oh, we're calling the police."
Yeah. These days? Hell
Yeah, I'm like, damn. So what about if I slap the shit
What?
out of
They
his
used
little
to
ass?
They
beat
gonna
us.
film
They-
your ass.
what?
And it feels so regular to me because I used to get my ass whooped so much. But it's like when we were kids, I think ass whoopings were the thing to do. Like you get the switch, your granny make you go get a switch.
A belt. They used to do the belt like
yeah.
this. Pop, pop. Let you know they coming.
I was
my
born and
parents
raised
would
Sit on the
on
back
ass
of you. They'll
whoopings.
sit on your back like this.
Sitting on you?
What? Sit on your back because you'll try to squirm and stuff.
Get some
I
leverage.
think you
Your ass
entitled
right
to
there.
compensation.
Man, that shit'll never make it out the living room. Like then you be like, I'm calling the people on you. It'll be like, they gonna take your ass, not me.
You want to go? You know Geraldine house down the block. You gonna be standing with them. 6 kids whooping your ass all day.
Yo, but when I think about it, my dad, when he used to whoop my ass, like he must have been pretty good at it because I never went to school with a black eye or whatever. Like I don't know if he was like hitting me like
Ever.
this or like
It
the
was
side of the
smooth,
head and
it
shit.
was
Like that's some
smooth,
Ike Turner
right.
shit. Like
Yeah.
making it so that people at school won't notice, right?
Y'all niggas ever got
slapping the fuck
donkey
out of
How do you
Yeah,
just
I
learn
swear
that
to
when you
God.
become a parent?
Boy,
I
the
don't know,
slaps
because you
used
know
to-
that you know it's coming back on you.
Man,
so
I
you
would
can't-
never ever hit my kid no matter what.
My
Yeah,
dad
that's what
used to
age
hit
we
me on
live in.
the-
I haven't never hit my oldest daughter.
Oh, whoop Cairo ass.
Look, listen, I said,
Popping the fuck
listen,
out of
I-
crowd.
listen,
Don't
I was
go in
about
that
to say,
pool.
Now my youngest daughter, well, not now, but the one before that, she's a little off the. She'll say some shit to you where it's like, I mean, come here.
My
You
front
go with
door
the back
opens.
end
My
first.
front door opens if you walk out, it locks. But if you just pull down on it, it opens. And my daughter, somebody knock and she'll just open the door. Beat her ass.
Beat her
we have the
ass.
stairs. We have the stairs. And even though we got before we had these little things that block the stairs, she'll try to walk up the stairs when nobody's looking.
Yo, my dad said, if you
What?
try to kill yourself, I'm going to kill you.
And then the other thing is when she's when the backyard or whatever, we have stairs to get up to the pool. She'll try to climb the stairs. These
Yeah,
are things where it's
exactly.
I'm terrified of her running off,
it's
going down.
like you gotta learn.
I
You
gotta
got
do it. You know what I mean? She's not listening. I have to make her fear to walk up them stairs because if she walk up them, she gonna slip and break her fucking.
I'm having a vision of what Dubb is going to be like as a parent, though. Is that thing where they catch you smoking a cigarette, so they make you smoke the whole pack of cigarettes. He gonna find his daughter drinking a cap full of red and make her fucking chug the whole pint.
Bro,
Glass.
she picks up medicine bottles so much, bro. She loves medicine. I swear to God, you don't have to argue with my daughter about taking medicine. She's right there,
Why?
Like she's grabbing it, giving it to you when she got a cold.
I wonder fucking
My wife
why.
be looking like, oh yeah, she gets this from you.
know. And my girl's always tweaking on me about the weed pens now. Like, oh, like don't ever have the fucking weed pen anywhere where the kid could grab it. And the one time that she saw it laying there and she was able to grab it, she immediately puts it in her mouth. Like trying to look cool and shit. Now, look, it's the kind you got to press the button, so there's no chance of anything happening. But I had this moment. I was like, God, give me that.
Yeah, she takes the batteries. I be having the bag because I fuck with plug play, so they be having the batteries with the cartridge. She'll take the battery and just bite it and play with it. And I'll be like, you know what I mean? As long as they don't have a cartridge in there.
Kids is kids though, but yeah, no. So one of my homeboys, he got an older son. He got caught smoking weed. He bought a whole ounce and made that nigga smoke the whole ounce.
I would have loved that.
Probably would have liked it too much, don't you think?
Hell no, that little nigga ain't smoked
think about
weed
anytime
since
you
that
ever
day.
did too much drugs, the fact that it turned you off to it, that's only gonna last so long before you're like, you know what, let me fuck with these perks.
Bro, it fucks me up because like, okay, like I told you, like boom, I be having the artists pull up on me, and the younger, you know, I be locking in. So I got the one, Lil Tyler dude. I'm not sure what age he is, but he's hella young. You feel me? And he's weed, leaves, everything, grown ass little kid. Then I turn around, boom, I'm riding in the car with his daughter. It's damn near the same age, and it's just like, I damn near don't even be wanting to spark up in the car.
How old is Lil Taylor?
He's 15, 16. He just turned 16.
Tyler is 16. Wait, you're saying his daughter's damn near the same age?
Daughter.
Oh, your daughter.
And I'll be like, I wouldn't give her a piece of weed or a leaf.
This
I
is
wouldn't
my
even
daughter's
smoke next to her.
goddad.
I wouldn't smoke next to her.
My girl won't. I had to stop smoking in the house the day we had the
blowing
kid.
it down.
Yeah, people don't know that we were that close. We've been close. Like, this is my first baby mama's best friend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Like,
his daughter called me all the time.
I used to be on
bro.
these Desto niggas like, hey, bitch, you not going over there. But it's like all my homies from school. So I'm like, I sound crazy if I don't let her go kick it with them. Then I used to be like Dub used to like be the one to come around like, bro, come on, cuz you already know she ain't nothing rolling over here. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and this is Brick baby, like young, extra, on. So you got the like. First of all, like, bro got all the bread. We not trying to get into it with you, bro.
I gotta
Besides
take this.
that,
I'll be right back. You just,
especially him being extra too, like, bro, just chill, bro. Like, we not trying to do nothing. We know this your crib, this your car. That's just our homie.
Yeah, but it made the relationship because I wasn't like fucking with, like, I fuck with Dub. I've been fucking with Dub since high school, but I'll fuck around and be like, man, all them other niggas, like, man, I don't know. And then she had like a nigga that she used to fuck with over there too.
So y'all went to high school
But
together?
June was this been my dog since we was 8. So it's like, huh?
June with the afro?
Yeah, you remember.
Oh shit.
That been my dog. His dad was our football coach.
Y'all,
Like,
y'all went to school together?
We all in the same
we
LA
played
area.
football. Like, we didn't go to the exact same school, but you could say that. I mean, we went to everybody's school. We used to ditch and just
That's
hop
what
the gate.
LA was about. You'll pull up to other high schools,
Yeah,
other
I'm
shit,
hopping the gate.
kick it at other niggas'
We'd
shit
be
for
there
the day.
all
New
day.
York.
Oh, it's a sub in this class for the whole
Yeah,
period. She don't know who here. You in the sub class all day.
Yeah, man.
Yo, so when I met Dub, he had an I-8.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, that shit was so impressive.
Yeah.
I ain't even tell him I was selling drugs. I'm like, nah, you going to jail soon.
Oh, shit.
You make
That
too
nigga-
much money.
Listen, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm proud. I seen the whole growth, so I
This
can't
nigga
do
went
nothing
from an
but tell
I-8 to
my.
Rolls Royce.
But what I'm saying is, that shit just didn't happen. And fuck, the drugs don't make that happen, bro.
Nuh-uh.
Drugs don't make that happen.
Nah.
That's somebody
I ain't
focusing
gonna lie,
on.
the drugs,
That's a good
what the
mind.
drugs do is make you fully aware of any casualty or just fully aware of like how shit can go at the lowest bottom level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like how to deal with money, how
Like
to
drug
not get-
dealer, niggas ain't that good at selling drugs, bro. I ain't gonna lie
I
to
agree.
you. When you
Everybody
see a nigga
do
in
it,
a
but
Rolls
everybody
Royce,
ain't good.
When you see a nigga in a Rolls Royce, immediately delete the drugs out of that. Like when you see a nigga in a Camaro SS or a Charger, like he's selling drugs.
He's always in a new
You see some real
$60,000
shit?
car. Yeah,
Yeah, you
I
see
was
some
selling
real
drugs
shit
on
hit the-
foot, so I know.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So you don't buy an I-8 or a Rolls Royce off of drugs, like unless you connected with the cartel. These niggas ain't really going like that.
hey, look at this. We made TMZ.
Oh shit!
YouTuber Adam22. No prob with my wife's porn career.
Why they look?
It's
why
a
they got
great
him looking so
move.
stressed out? Why they got my boy looking so stressed out? And she just
No, but this, they got so many details wrong in this. Like,
Is this your first time on TMZ?
nah, I've been on there a million times. But he says, YouTuber Adam22 says he's got no problems with his wife, Lena the Plug, jumping back into porn. I mean, she never was doing it beforehand, so they got that detail wrong, you know?
Not bad.
And then this is the other thing that's funny. For those unaware, the two share a kid together, and apart from No Jumper, they co-host No Plug podcast together on OnlyFans. Shout out to No Plug.
No Plug. Shout out No Plug.
I do not have a podcast called No Plug. It's called Plug Talk. Yes. They interview a woman weekly and then hook up with them after. So at least they got that detail right. But what the fuck?
So this is the thing with that. When did she stop doing porn? When did she
never stopped doing porn. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
I met her, and the first thing she said, and like within the first couple of times we hung out, she said, "Do you think I should start a private Snapchat?" I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" She's like, "It's like this thing where people can pay you $5 and they sign up for your Snapchat and they get to see like naked pictures of you or whatever." I'm like, nobody's gonna fucking do that. So don't my business mind. Don't trust it. I was all the way wrong. And you know what my brilliant idea was? I was like, yeah, you should do that. But I was also like, you know, as long as me and you are going to be kicking it, you should start a YouTube channel and you should give me 20% of what you make from the YouTube. She's like, all right. You want to know what she made lifetime from YouTube? Like jack shit. If I had said give me 20% of the fucking OnlyFans, I would have been rolling. On rolling. And yeah, so that was probably a mistake on my end. But that's all good.
I mean, you guys are married.
She would have weaseled her ass out of that 20% real quick.
That's one account now. That's what
I probably could have held it down for a couple of years before she.
But you got it good, Adam. Like with y'all little how y'all got shit going, bro. Like it's like it's give or take. Like if you have like all of these levels, it's like, okay, boom, I don't pay for everything, but then I let her, but then she lets me, then I let her. Like, it's
but she beautiful. About to drop a clip where she basically says like a promotional clip where she's like, my husband's wedding gift for me just came in, and then she's gonna show him or whatever. So that's gonna be the next round of promotion. Husband got his wife a male porn star for her wedding gift. Yeah. Like we playing the motherfucking media like a fiddle right now, bro.
Now let me or Dub or anybody else around here fuck one of those good looking girls that you got and make it be known. Do you know that we will be fighting at the house for maybe a year?
Maybe the rest of your life. Yeah.
That's what I was about to say. Like for sure,
awful lot of hers.
Because listen, bro.
But my girl, keep in mind, I've fucked hundreds of girls in front of my girl in the porn shit. But my girl is still low key salty about the few times that she knows that I cheated on her back in the day. Just because of the lying and the deception, that still pisses her off.
But at the end of the day, she figured out a way that will bring y'all closer together. Like, look, I picked.
I'm gonna fuck this guy.
Yeah. No. That's her lick back from way back. Like she got her lick back from way back. Like, all right, let me get this off. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like it was all business.
What is like the normal run for a porn star? How many years? And what do you plan on? Nowadays, plan on being in there?
Listen, I've interviewed a bunch of girls who are basically like, yeah, you know, I was promoting it before I even turned 18, and then I started it the day I turned 18, which is fucking mind-blowing to me that that's a real thing. But for her, I mean, she got into it at 25, but she also was like doing the private Snapchat, the OnlyFans thing. Like she's never shot like real studio porn besides like the one scene that we did for Pornhub like many years ago. But now it's also like, bro, the amount of money she gonna make off of this scene is so much more.
I know, but
if
when
she
are
had
you gonna
shot it
stop?
for browsers or something.
When is the stop point? When is your stop point? When is her stop point?
This is the thing. This is how we think of it, is that we need to have a couple more kids, like at least one more kid. Right now, the way her career is going, it's kind of like, oh, we're gonna have to ride this out for like at least a year and a half, 2 years, whatever. She's 32, so it's like maybe at 34, 35. Because like, think if she has 2 kids back to back, that's gonna fuck her porn career up like crazy. And by that point, we have to have Plug Talk operating in a way that actually like works long term. Yeah, it can't be all about us. But we have like big ideas of things
that are
coming.
thinking about the kids. Like I like whatever the fuck y'all got going, cool. Like I love all that, but then it just comes back to play. Like with the kids and shit, you know what I mean? That's where it, just me being your homie, it just scares me because I don't want to see my little niece, you know what I'm saying, or even trying or being very sexual active at an early age.
We don't want none of that either.
So like, she's not
that's
gonna even have social media where it scares me
shit.
by you doing this because it's like that's what scares the fuck out of me.
But listen, my daughter 14, right?
Okay. Hit me with the horror stories.
She wants to be like her mama. She dresses like her mom from time to time. She getting piercings. She got her nose pierced. Now she got some type of bar going through her ear.
Oh,
and my
fear.
first baby mama is hella tatted, dressed like a straight, like whatever.
I'm gonna just say this: by the time my kids are old enough to know what the fuck's going on, porn is gonna be some shit that mom and dad used to do back in the day.
No. Exactly. I hear what you're saying.
Not that I think there's anything wrong with porn stars having babies.
Her mom don't dress like that no more. But it's a different game because it's like, when do they even find out about porn? And then when do they find out that their parents used to do it? They have to have smoke. First, they have to go to a middle school where they got smoke with people. And then those middle school people will look at that. They'll bring it up.
Smoke.
I'm just saying that's gonna have to be.
That's like the ending and everybody.
Jealousy is gonna teach them about fucking porn because I doubt that they just go like a girl, because you have a girl now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not just going to go type in Adam 22 porn.
Right.
So you just don't talk about it.
Oh, they're gonna find out.
They would Google their parents.
And another thing, but like I was saying, what's the name? Like, it'd be so fucked up, bro. Like, even me having a kid, I can't wait till my daughter's old enough so we can roll around smoking and chilling.
Damn.
I would never smoke with my daughter.
When are you gonna smoke a blunt with your daughter? 18?
Whenever it's like in the world straight.
Okay, but how old? You're 35?
Yeah.
So by the time your kids, you're going to be 53 by the time she's 18.
Oh, you
roughly.
can do that?
Yeah, that's cool.
But you really think you're going to be smoking backwoods at 53?
I don't think I'm gonna be smoking as fat as backwoods, but I'm gonna probably have like a few joints rolled up to let the stress off. Like, I don't think I'm gonna have like fat ass woods and roll around with weed. I know I'm gonna have like a few little joints in my container because I can't take it as much as I could. But to be rolling around in a fucking
I can't even answer that question because she go watch this shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I just gotta smile like she's my daughter too damn old.
Cause you got
I never smoke no weed.
Hey, Cairo, you got some shit? Spark that shit up.
Yeah,
Your mama,
spark that shit.
That's right. Matter of fact, here I'm gonna drive. You drive.
That's why her mom does. Her mom sees it coming. She's like, "You just don't be tripping on her." I'm like, "She not doing shit."
If you want to see some,
not what I see. This is straight.
If you want to see me learn a lot about parenting, like right up in front of my face, watch my original Rico Reckless interview so that you can see Rico Reckless pouring lean and smoking the fattest backwoods you ever seen in front of his 8-year-old kid while his kid sits there and watches Maddox and Lil Pump videos on his phone, just like chilling. And I'm sitting there just like, what the fuck? And the lean is whatever because it's like you don't necessarily understand
but that's a situation you can tell that kid don't stay with him.
Little ass ventilated room, and he's choosing to have his kid on camera. He could have sent him to go sit in the corner or whatever if he wanted to.
Little time together, he want to stay with us.
I kid you not. It's kids that be in hot boxes. Like, you just don't see it. You walk into the homie house and they just be blowing down and they kid on their iPad like ain't nothing going on, bro.
And I seen a clip of Travis Scott's kids. I seen a clip of Travis Scott's kids where they're like hanging out or doing something with Kylie or whatever, and then you see Travis Scott in the back, he's just walking by like acting all funny and shit, smoking a blunt, and I'm just looking at my girl like, look what he can do.
Yeah.
I ain't allowed to do that.
Kaden used to be in the studio, bro, and Draco didn't smoke, bro. But, like, it wasn't like, oh, y'all got to put y'all shit out. Like, he's somewhere either in the booth on his little iPad or somewhere. But that motherfucker for sure getting blown down, bro.
Listen, bro, off the rip. I can't just put out, you know what I mean? But it happens. It happens. I seen it to the point to where, like, the only time that I smoke in front of my kids is on them long road trips. You about to hit this. Because I don't know how many hours. Like, if I'm driving to Vegas or Big Bear or something, it's like I'm not pulling over to smoke.
Okay, but
I'm about to roll down all these windows.
How old of a kid are we talking about?
I started doing it till she was a little bit older.
Cairo
what's a little bit old, like
right
5,
now. If
10?
the playoffs is on
9,
and I'm smoking, Cairo, take your ass upstairs or somebody come and get her. But I'm not putting this blunt out while I'm smoking during the playoffs.
Like
She'll
9.
run over to me. Go over there. Go over there.
Yeah, get the fuck
sit right
on.
there. But my house is big. It's like fucking 14-foot ceiling, so that shit rising. But
See, okay, the height of the ceilings I feel like matters a lot because as soon as I saw that clip of Travis Scott and he was smoking while his kids in there,
you can't tell.
But I'm like, damn, his house is so big that it's like
it's not going direct.
Like you smoking like this and it's in here.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what it was like with fucking Rico Reckless's
my
kid.
Shit is fucking 14-foot ceilings from there
and the
all the way
slider
there.
door being open and all that comes
door,
into play. Like you got the whole slider open.
I got a slide door. Like this would be the slide door. You could walk outside. But then I'm kind of blind. I can't see the game. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got to be like right here behind the couch watching,
But
smoking.
see, we got rid of our cats because my fucking brother-in-law is allergic to him, so like when he wants to come through with their kids and stuff, which they do, they come through all the time. It's like we got the cats. He can't even be there.
Josh.
He got to leave all the time. Not Josh, actually, on the other side. But like, so then at the same time, like I thought now, like that we got rid of the cats, we could just leave the doors open all the time. But the fucking mosquitoes are so bad, like in the flies in our
You got a
yard.
screen door?
Bro. No, you don't have those on
you
the
don't
big
got a
slide
screen
doors.
door.
Them ghetto. You can't have a screen door.
Screen door.
A screen door on a 14-footer, like that shit. Hell no.
They
It's
be
just
having like the shit with the.
Well, you
A
know
certain
these-
kind of door you can have a
these
screen door.
newer
It's just a
houses,
regular
They just
door.
got the big, thick glasses
Yeah.
that fold into the wall or something.
Yeah, I was about to say, because you
Yeah.
could damn near eliminate a whole section of your house with these motherfuckers and have like an open foyer outside.
Yeah, that shit look cute until you start opening that shit up and you got mosquitoes and flies all in the house.
Yeah.
Like nigga don't even open that
Especially,
shit.
I used to live in Puerto. Well, I
over-
used to live up in the hills, right? And you leave that back window. I had to get the salt gun. I'm around
yeah, I
there
love
the
the
whole
salt
day.
gun. Yo, I should get that back at the crib now because I keep having mosquito problems and I didn't even think about the salt
You
guns.
gotta
because,
go salt
all right,
gun.
People, we need to remember. Remember the last spot?
Yeah.
That motherfucker has so many flies. We were freaking out. I was like genuinely super unhappy doing the podcast half the time because there'd be so many mosquitoes. If you kill them on camera, it was like the most exciting thing ever. But we take it for granted out here that we don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna say that thank fucking God that this place is sealed up. We don't really have problems with mosquitoes and flies and shit in here. So thank you, big guy.
Thank you, big guy.
But yeah, I ain't gonna lie, with the nail shit, bro, it's just like you been a lot of places, It be newer generations in the ooh shit. For sure Drake is all into like the newer generation, what's popping. He could probably think the same way Ice Spice and all these other ones because he know what the new generation is doing.
For sure.
And he's paying attention to out of the country styles too. Cause I've been to fucking Barcelona, bro, and I'm near nigga Rich, Bad Bitch, Sky Dwellers, fucking Skeleton, See-Through, you feel me? This nigga come out to the bar in some fucking panties. And I'm looking like this nigga I'm just saying when you in Barcelona and shit, and you see the rich ass
Speedos
old
or panties?
bro, Speedos.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, but they panties ass. But like, and then you see the nigga with the small swim trunks. But to me,
that's
this
Euro
nigga
style.
gay as fuck.
No, that's European.
But then I'm looking at him with his wife and his kids and his watch. Yeah. He not gay. He just an upper echelon.
Yeah.
So I can't even. My view on that is different than him being a billionaire, probably been around the world.
But and then let's say that
the Africans do that shit too.
All over Europe, non-binary mullets and shit, bisexual mullets everywhere I was going, bro. Blowing my mind. Like, what the fuck is that haircut? Why do you want to look like that?
Listen, that's what I was about to say. Like, the narrative that's pushed on this generation is that nothing's for a certain gender.
Yeah. If you heterosexual male, you can't do nothing. Yeah. And now it's like, nah, you can do whatever.
Yeah,
and
you can do whatever you want. So it's like
Cam went pink. Niggas started going pink.
Yeah, and that was shocking at the time.
And that was big, bro. My dad used to call me you fucking faggot, you gay ass nigga. You got a pink backpack on. Man, don't wear that. You ain't wearing that shit in my house. Leave it outside. Dress on you and put you in the front yard. But this is like more like high school, middle school.
Shout out Pops for keeping Dub in order, bro. Hey, he's legendary for the shit he used to do.
When I used to be turned, my dad used to be like, man, you all these weird ass niggas got you on this weird ass shit. Or you ain't come to my house with this shit. So like I always knew the line. You feel me?
So what weird shit were you on?
Bro, you talking about shrooms, Molly fucking wearing fucking cut off shorts.
I wanted you to get into your acid days. But
that's what I was getting there. Acid, tripping out, running around with cowboy boots on and cowboy hats, no drawers.
My boy was wild, cuz I used to be
you
like,
went commando with cowboy boots?
Yeah.
Commando cowboy boots off the acid.
Listen.
Like, you know what I mean?
The Dest crew were like one for the books. They were the first. They were the first black people that were just going crazy in the hood.
The shit he knew, the shit he had all the shit already. He had all the shit, but he wasn't like flamboyant doing it.
You had boots too.
No, I'm saying I was in the world. I'm in the. I got all the psychedelic. You know what I'm saying? I'm.
But we're letting it take over our whole body. Yeah, he's trilling being.
You got to think I'm a hood nigga, and they from the hood, but they already been different.
No shirt tied around our head. Was kids,
like
running around shroomed out. Like
they were the first Odd Future.
Arizona.
For sure, right? Can we say that?
Yeah,
But y'all were a
but
little
still
bit,
hood.
yeah.
A
But
little
in the
more
hood,
hooder.
that's what I'm saying. They were Crenshaw district babies, all of them. You get what I'm saying?
Squabble up all that, but
All that
at the
shit.
end of the day, we taking that shit and we getting lit, and you might see us at Burning Man. What hood nigga you see at Burning Man? You don't.
I ain't going. I don't know.
Don't even know what that is.
You don't know what Burning Man is?
Nope.
No, I'm talking about
Big ass
like-
festival they do in the fucking middle
They
of
just
nowhere.
do a lot of
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. I just learned about Coachella nigga 2 years before I went to jail. Like, come on, man. Like, a motherfucker. But see, that's and I was gonna say that, like, my lifestyle has cut off so much shit for me, and like growing and like getting into the world. Like, I be fucking with somebody and then he'd do some like clown shit that by the book I could have let go, and I can. You know what I'm saying? I could get over it, but me having this hood mentality and stuck over here where people don't even give a fuck about me at is like, nah, nigga, that ain't how we grew up. Like, nigga on book, cuz.
But if you stay super stuck in that mentality of like, nah, we don't do that, we don't do this, it's gonna make it hard for you to progress and to understand that these young ass kids don't give a fuck about the rules that were in place 10, 20 years ago.
I just don't want a long story behind
90%
it right
of
now.
people will clown him about them nails. It's another small percent that knows what he's doing, and now they're bigger fans than ever.
Wait, hold on. Let me take that back. The 5% that will clown him about the nails,
the
and the
5%.
other 95% that don't give a fuck, because we are the people who think in a box. We are the minority when
We're
it
not
comes to
spinning.
cool shit.
And when
we
this
don't
shit
come
is,
up with cool shit.
this
Bet
shit
he
is
about
gonna
to
be
drop
so
some color
normal,
nail polish.
bro. This shit's
This
gonna
is
be
some
so
shit.
normal in like a year or two,
what?
and then we're gonna be saying, yeah, you remember when Drake came in with the
I
pastel
gotta go
nails?
nail polish. Remember that. We gotta go nail polish.
I ain't
Oh, that's a
going.
good idea.
I'm not
actually.
me. No paint.
You could do it, no
nails.
problem.
Me no
you
paint.
gotta-
no.
gotta
But you
No,
can make
I
it. You
gotta
can make
make
it
our own
for
nail
guys
polish,
and girls. You
and
know.
then I have to make a skit where like I'm chilling and I fall asleep and I'm like, oh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then it'd be like, you didn't take that off? Yeah, I did.
Yo, but I let my kid paint one of my nails once. Oh no, it was because Yachty when he was doing that
Concrete,
brand, they
yeah.
sent it through, and so I painted one of my nails for the vlog. That shit takes forever to get off.
Yeah.
I
That's what I'm
didn't
saying,
have
bro.
nail polish
This is
remover.
some
I was
bread.
just
Yeah,
scraping
that's
it.
what I was about to say.
There's
Yeah,
got to
do
be
it.
some
Wipe
bread,
it.
bro. There's got to be some bread. Something coming. He
I don't
dropping
think-
some shit.
Maybe he rocking a state property jersey. I feel
was
like we
just
kind of
about to
left
say
that
that.
out. Yeah.
Well, he loved bringing,
I would've
showing love to
roasted
the
that.
old shit.
If he didn't have the polish on.
You said you would have roasted the state
Yeah.
property?
State
that's some
property,
New York shit, though.
State Property is the most heterosexual possible brand that has ever existed
It's
in the
based
history
on
of hip hop.
jail.
So you're gonna rock that with the nails, then it's like because if he was rocking a belly shirt right now, the shit would read way different.
Yeah, way different.
Oh,
Way
But
different.
you wasn't rocking SP. You from New York.
Nah, nigga, that's some
Philly.
Philly shit.
Yeah.
So
But
they wasn't rocking that on the East
No,
Coast?
that, in New York, that
But
was
when I
fake
say
property.
New York, they be on that vintage shit.
Oh,
So
so it was fake Rockaware. See, I don't know.
Yeah, State Property was made by Rockaware, but it was for them.
A nigga dibble dabble. Like, I probably had like 2 state property fits.
Nah,
No.
that shit was prison yard chic.
I ain't gonna lie, I was going Mesquite and all that by the time that came. I was
I
already
never
gone.
wore
Yeah,
Mesquite.
you ain't had no bag when you was in high school.
You remember
Nah,
that
shit was
where-
paint cover.
you
It was
remember that
ugly.
freestyle where Beanie
Mesquite
Siegel was
was
whispering
not
in the
ugly.
other homie's ear?
No.
You don't? They were freestyling? Damn, I'm not gonna be able to find it. I'll probably find it on YouTube. If I just search Beanie Siegel gay, it'll probably come up.
Wait, hold on. You remember
I'm
when
not
he
saying
called?
Beanie Siegel's gay, but
Nah,
I'm
you
saying
remember
this one.
Whoa.
Beanie Siegel. The
Oh,
title.
why did it come
Beanie
up?
Siegel gay is gay proof. I'm not gonna play it on here, but it's basically like Petey Crack rapping, and Beanie Siegel got his arm around him, and he's just like saying,
It was
like,
a plausible-
You go crazy, yeah, son, yeah, like just whispering
Like, do
like
your thing,
motivation.
21. Do your thing.
I do not think Beanie Siegel is gay, but that clip does have 1.7 million views. 16 years ago.
That just be so close on you. You be like, bruh, get the fuck
Yeah.
off of me. With
Nah,
your
in New York,
Bro.
niggas ain't even that close.
I'll play it without the audio. Watch. Put us in the corner so they can see this, Dunny.
Do your thing.
He keeps
21.
look, he keeps like progressively getting like more in his ear.
Yo.
Oh, they were popping thizzles
He
and
just
shit
licked
back
the
then.
lips. He just
Yeah.
licked the lips, gang.
Ja Rule was off Max.
Man, this is one of my idols.
But see, this counted as
see
gay
this
back then.
shit.
It don't look that gay now in comparison to how shit is these days. Look at him.
He doesn't look what? What are you talking? His lips touched his shoulder right there.
The way he's blowing it out.
Bro, you need to turn the words on because this shit is terrible.
Jersey game was ill though. The jerseys was
Yeah, they
ill.
went crazy. But at the end of the day, you remember when he called Kanye gay? And Kanye made the thing like, man, I'm not gonna beef with beans. This was a long time ago, but I just ain't no gay ass nigga, bro.
Right.
Like, whoa.
We need to change the rules. You're only gay if you put your dick in another dude's asshole, and even then, it's all good. You could be gay.
Remember Diplo?
Everything goes see all
Everything
right.
gonna see all right. Ain't that the truth? All right, we good. I gotta go do a couple of interviews. I appreciate you guys pulling up. Let us know in the comments if you fucking with Dest Dubb coming through. I'm a fan.
I'm gonna pull up. I'm gonna be pulling up. Shout out your boy.
Let's
For
go.
sure. Hit
Appreciate
that C
y'all.
nasty too. Hit that
Hey.
C nasty. Hey.
That nigga was fucking it up, bro, at the fucking place, bro.